Welcome to Perspectives and Facts Podcast, episode 44. R.I.P. Sinful to P. Want to say that starting off the whole show, the whole platform. You know what I'm saying? Salute the alpha villains in the building. Keep grinding. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you in the building. You know what I'm saying? Let me know that I'm doing the right thing and I'm staying consistent. You know, like I told you earlier this week, you're consistent, and that makes sure that that motivates me to stay consistent. Because in this social media game, if you're not always doing shit, all people can forget about you really, really, really quickly. But really, just catching up on the week, man. We have a few really, really dope topics to discuss today. I really want to appreciate everybody who subscribed this week. We've our subscriber count went up about. Let me make sure our subscriber count went up about like 496%, 493% this month. The views, we've hit over 5,000 views collectively this month. That's huge. At the same time, with the watch time, we've done like great. We've done almost like 732 minutes in watch time. Our analytics look great. I really appreciate everybody supporting. Like I said, even dropping the clips the last week, dropping the clips, we got over 1,000 views just in clips alone. So that just is showing me that when I drop, the more you guys watch, dropping 2-3 times a day, even 4 times a day sometimes, you guys are still supporting the platform and still making sure that I'm doing the right thing. So I just want to say thank you. Helping me grow the platform. Me and J Doug really got a vision for this. We really have a execution mind state to where we see something out, we make adjustments, we plan. You know what I'm saying? We put things forth and we go ahead and make those things happen. And to see, like I said, the residual, benefits off of that is really, really motivational. So I'm just gonna run down a few topics that we're gonna talk about tonight. Once again, R.I.P. Rest in Pimpin, Sinful to P. That it broke my heart. I know it broke a lot of people in Manosphere's heart. A lot of people who follow him, subscribe to his page. It was a shock to all of us. It really hurt my heart, man. It really did. It just makes me feel like a lot of people we subscribe to, a lot of people that we rock with, it seems like they're just being taken away at such a speed where it's just it sometimes it becomes numbing, but it really doesn't, because when I found out the news yesterday, it was just horrible. So we're going to talk about Sinful to P. If you are a supporter of his channel, if you're a supporter of his content, please call in, pay your respects. We'll give you some time. Also, Akon explains why Africans are more talented and better performers than Black Americans. If you listen to the Star Report earlier this week, I went in on Akon. I put my foot on his neck. I got a lot of positive response on that. So we're going to go right back on Akon's greasy ass. And then also, Kodak Black speaks on Tory Lanez verdict. We have to talk about that. I know people are saying it is what it is, but I like the fact that we're hearing more and more people come through and have comments and just have things to say about the Tory Lanez case. Quando Rondo tricks off $40,000 on IG thot and expected gifts in return. Gotta talk about that, especially in the wake of the Sinful P news. We gotta talk about keeping that shit P. Speaking of P's, Master P sends a message to Romeo Miller about generational wealth after being absent on Christmas Day. He made a video. We have to talk about that and get to the bottom of that, because I think last week we spoke on Romeo Miller and his estranged relationship with his father. Charleston White had a dude from Cleveland ready to crash out on IG Live. One of the funniest things you're going to see this week. We have to play another victim of Charleston White clout chasing. And a man catches his wife cheating by catching her booking a flight at the airport, getting her bags checked in with her side dude after saying that she was going on vacation with her sister. And with these things alone, we have more than enough topics to get into. Like I said, if you want to call in, please call in. If you want to donate, the cash apps right at the bottom. Hashtag, not hashtag, but $ Florida Boy J904. Please, you know what I'm saying, go ahead and support the platform. We don't know how Sinful the P died yet, but if you want to get into that news already. So before we get that news, I'm going to take a shot. Sinful the P, if you got your
I've been hearing some crazy rumors about how Sinful the P died. I don't know if you want to repeat rumors.
I mean, we can have that. The reason I say we can have that discussion, because we can have that discussion. And I know me, you, and a few other people in my life were avid Sinful to P, supporter. Even if some people weren't as much as I was, my brother, like other people, I know for a fact that me and a few of my close friends were Sinful the P, watchers.
I caught hell for supporting Sinful the P this morning from my girl. She like, you supporting Sinful the P? He, you know what I mean? You know all the allegations. I'm not gonna repeat.
Right? Yeah.
If you want to know, I'm not here to discourage Sinful the P because Sinful the P taught me a lot. Shit, Sinful the P was like a well of knowledge to me. That nigga was smart.
Yeah, another library burnt to the ground with Sinful the P.
But I don't think that the nigga recordings is out there.
No, that's
I
a
think
fact.
these recordings
That's a
might
fact.
curse you too.
You know what? I don't. Not even talk about cursing, but you're right. A library didn't burn to the ground because that's the best thing about YouTube. He was able to save a lot of that information up on there that we can go back reference to, just like Kevin Samuels say live forever, just like Kobe, just like a lot of our musical artists who leave work to be studied in later dates. So you have a really great point.
And I don't mean curse like in a bad way, but I think sometimes once you put all your knowledge out there like that, that might complete your mission.
Yeah, you saying like once you can kind of expedite your purpose in life, and once you
complete your mission, and once you done gave up the game that you the wisdom that you accumulated while you was here.
Hey, want to take a shot for Sinful the P? You still got some
man.
Some Don Julio. What is this? Is this Don Julio tequila? What is it? Pat Ron. Man, I've been drinking so much tequila this month. I don't even know what brand it is. Salute.
It don't matter, man. I should have brought me some Fiji water for that nigga Sinful.
Oh, facts. This game had to be and this was the last show of the year. It's just messed up. Sinful didn't make it, man. But this game is provided and brought to you by Fiji water
and the game. Amen.
And
Church,
the game.
Tabernacle.
And the game.
Ooh, I would. Can you start off with like a Sinful to P style prayer?
Man,
happy to be in the land of the living. Now.
Hey, what did he do? Choosing fees. Oh man, we can't hear no more choosing fees, man.
Come on in here right now.
Man, Sinful the P was honestly, he was one of the most entertaining people on the internet. He can sing very well.
Mm-hmm.
I heard last night from DJ L that Sinful the P in Chicago was almost kind of like a young prophet. Like he was about to be like one of the biggest preachers. You know what I'm saying? Like as a child, he was an orator. You know what I'm saying? He knew how to captivate an audience. So speaking just on Sinful the P, man, like he was a very gifted individual, man. And honestly, I can speak for myself. Sinful the P brought me closer to the Lord. Say what you want. Sinful the P brought me closer to God. By the way, he used to incorporate scripture with real life, and because he was in the trenches and in the depths of Sodom and Gomorrah, he was able to preach in the room full of demons. He was able to reach down into the depths of society and pull you out, because he was like, hey, than you. No, not only that, I'm probably worse off than you, and I still have the Spirit of the Lord, and I still have the gift of gab, and I still have the anointing to preside over this game, and to give you enough confidence to know that the Lord has gave me and made me a vessel to preside over the game. And you know what I'm saying? It was just such a beautiful script, such a beautiful sermons he used to give in the morning. Even when he used to just have the camera pointed out, not at him, but pointed out to that great view in Mississauga, Canada. You know what I'm saying? The fact that he would always big up Freeze, the fact that he used to give his number out, you call him at any time. You see what I'm saying? The fact that he would come on at any time, it'll be middle of the night, he'll come on, give you some game. He used to review other pimps. He used to give other people props. His roasting sessions have been legendary. We won't even we will never get another roast the way he roasted Boyce Watkins. Hey, what did he say? It was Starburst.
It was Starburst.
Yeah. Boy. We will never get a 3 hour. One of my favorite things you say? Hey, I know y'all gonna hate for this, but it won't take long. Oh man, Sinful the P, dog.
We won't get no spectacular vernacular.
Oh, none of
that. Nobody can't do it like Sinful the P. He had the masterpiece mouthpiece.
Listen,
the masterpiece mouthpiece.
Or remember when Sinful the P? Hey, listen. One of the things I'm always gonna take Sinful the P for real is, can you please make sure the likes reflect the viewers in here? Remember, I've been saying that since we've been going live,
Yeah.
And that's been owed to Sinful the P. Can we please just make sure the likes reflect the viewers in here? In honor of Sinful the P, man. I just hope that the people who have watched this platform and the people who may be in here who are familiar with Sinful the P know that me and J Doug are doing our best and doing a quality job to memorialize him
and honor Sinful the P, because he was he was a YouTube personality, but he taught you something about what he knew about manhood. He wasn't perfect. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And people say all type of things, but we not better. We not better than anybody, regardless of what somebody past is or what path they choose to take. We not better than nobody just because you ain't get caught in your mess or whatever.
Man, listen, Sinful to P on some real stuff, man. If you don't know who Sinful to P is, please type him in YouTube. Please type him in YouTube and just watch some of his sermons, some of his scripture. He used to give some good game. I remember he was breaking down how he had a bitch in Vegas, and the pimps was telling, man, let go of that bitch, man. Why we don't want the bitch, man? Enjoy your time. You know what I'm saying? We just kind of clown him for just being hugged up with a bitch too. You know what I'm saying? Just hugged up. Nigga, that ain't P, man. The way you used to break it down how you can get your bitch knocked no matter how good of a game you got. And if your bitch get knocked, your bitch get knocked. Even the best pimps, you know what I'm saying? They bitch get knocked, you know what I'm saying? And you can't be out here holeless and doleless and just getting carried away, getting lost in the sauce, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to make sure your game and you have enough confidence in your game to preside over pimping. And then make sure that them hoes is always out here getting that money, regardless of whatever's going on. They got to get daddy's money. You know what I'm saying? You got to invoke the spirit of hustling out of these bitches, bro. You know what I'm saying? And when he used to break down about being in the spirit of obedience once somebody has a firearm, the spirit of obedience is one of the most important things I feel like Sinful to P has taught me is the spirit of obedience. The spirit of obedience in your self-purpose, the spirit of obedience. If somebody brandishes a firearm and needs you to behave in a manner that will best suit your livelihood, the way he used to talk about people getting deleted off this app called Earth. Sinful to P is going to be one of the most memorialized and remembered figures on this YouTube manosphere. And if that's from nobody's doings, I'm going to make sure it's my doing. Sinful to P, honestly, has been one of the most influential YouTube figures, and me crafting just personality, just crafting what I have to offer to YouTube spaces. Sinful P has always been a reference point of how to be an orator and control the mic and captivate an audience for long periods of time. Sinful P, like I said before, man, like he's really a GOAT, man, and I really want everybody to give his flowers to him. If anybody knows there's an official fund that Freeze may be setting up to make sure his remains get back into the States, please contact me. Let me know. I have a few dollars that I can definitely send and donate to making sure his body comes back to the States. Excuse me, and his family can have a proper burial. We've lost a lot this year, man. Between Sinful, Kevin Samuels, man. I heard Andrew Tate just got locked up overseas on trafficking charges, man. The manosphere had definitely took a hit, man. And just remember Sinful to P when he used to play them old school R&B joints. You know what I'm saying? Remember Sinful to P when he used to just start off just playing that music.
Hallelujah.
You know what I'm saying? And how Sinful used to just sing to you. You know what I'm saying? And give you that good blessing, man. Sinful to P used to make sure you was clean. Remember when he say your breath smell like you don't want to be around nobody? Like the way he used to, your face was. What he say?
Your breath smelling contrary to the will of God.
To the will of God, or what he say? Your face was not in God's image, dog. Like, listen, Sinful to the P can roast his motherfucking ass off, man. If anything, I would literally I would go back for anybody. I would implore you to go back and watch Sinful to P if you want to replicate and duplicate what he has put out forth into the image, because there's gonna be plenty of fake ass pimps who's gonna be trying to preside over Sinful to P's throne and try to give you regurgitated messages and regurgitated pimping. But Sinful to P's message wasn't meant for fake ass pimps and whole ass squares to be trying to run with the message. Sinful to P's message was meant for player ass niggas and motherfuckers who preside over the game to make sure that his message is loud and clear for all the sucker ass niggas and fake ass pimps who want to perpetrate and placate to something they ain't living by. Sinful to P is somebody that I know a nigga like me is always gonna reference, always gonna lean on, and always gonna go for guidance and direction, even though he's not here to see him in a reflection of a physical form.
Man, salute to Sinful to P. That was like, yo, I be trying to tell people, a lot of people ain't gonna make it into 2023, man. That's sad, man. Sinful to P, man, 38 years old. Kevin Samuel was like, how old?
Man, choosing fees.
And people that's laying down real game. All these motherfuckers around here ain't talking about nothing.
That's what I'm saying.
They live forever.
Man. And like, honestly, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like, I was blessed to grow up in a family that had like a lot of like uncles. Like my mom had like 2 brothers. My dad had 3 brothers. You know what I'm saying? My dad's been in my life. So I have a lot of good positive male figures in my life that guide me and, you know what I'm saying, mold me into the man I am today. But even with that, right? And this is how important I'm making these people are. Even the abundance of male influence that I have in my life from family members, people like Sinful the P, right? People like Kevin Samuels, right? It's certain individuals that are critical to men becoming men. You know what I'm saying? And are critical, even if you do have enough knowledge and abundance and people around you to raise you as a village, you know, the village to raise a person, having a Sinful, having a Kevin, having certain individuals to reassure the messages that your family already taught you before you step out to this world. And when you hear people like Sinful, people like Kevin, be able to be successful off of the same principles that you're raised upon, only instills and reaffirms your values in life. And it only strengthens the things you already know and sharpens the things that you may not be experienced on. It like low-key accelerates you in light years to things you may have to experience in the hard way. They pretty much give you an express pass to just peep the left or the right. You want to go left, you want to go right. Do you want to do right, you want to do wrong. These are the consequences, these repercussions, these are the effects of your decisions. Now, like Kevin wanted to make sure you're nice, you were groomed, you're making money, you are on your self purpose. Same thing with Sinful. All the bottom core message of both of these guys were that as a man, you are passionate and focused and profiting off of your purpose as a man and what God has brought you here to do on this earth for the benefit of you and to matriculate down to others. Because that's how powerful finding your purpose is going to be for the people around you. You know what I'm saying? And for the fact that they preach that, and they preach that to black men, and I've seen a lot of men have tangible effects and outcomes by listening to Kevin Samuels, listening to Sinful the P, and seeing a lot of these hoe ass bitches and trick ass hoes, bald headed mammies sit around here and celebrate the deaths. Like you know, like what's that long belly bitch from New York, Jen on the block, trying to disrespect Sinful the P last night. And disrespect the manosphere. Like, we don't need your long belly ass talking anything about
Jen, that Puerto Rican bitch.
Yeah, the one who got the long belly like the men in black niggas.
Man,
with the short shoulders. Listen, we don't need anybody.
Jen look like her pussy loose. I'm not
listen,
gonna
I'm not gonna go.
She's so angry.
Listen, I'm not gonna go too hard on Jen, but all I'm saying to Jen, like, listen, you gotta. If you love black men so much, you gotta understand that there's not a lot of black men actually speaking for black men and actually giving us the raw, uncut truth and helping a lot of people that didn't have guidance. So when some of these people pass away and go prematurely, the last thing we need is for some foreigner to come in our country and mock the same men that have galvanized and inspired groups of people that otherwise would be lost without their direction and guidance. You know what I'm trying to say? This game is priceless. And for you to have something to say or speaking out of turn is only going to line yourself up and be a bullseye to people like me who going to say, keep Sinful the P name out your mouth. I don't want you to be the first roasting session that I have in remembrance of Sinful the P.
Right. We might need to start a segment on the show, the rebuking segment, in dedication to Sinful the P, because I'm sure that Sinful P will want.
That's a fact. And like I said before, I'm not going to give Jen too much because she never came on me. She never said anything bad about me. She's not a ugly chick, so I'm not going to go too hard on her. I would just like for her or for a lot of these women to do is let us mourn in peace, because we don't have a lot of positive black role models that a lot of people can go on the manosphere and watch, and go on YouTube and watch at will and get content and write down things and reference them to make themselves better men. So a lot of these things you have to pay consultation fees for. You get free game.
Now I want to be objective, just for people that want to hear some objectivity. What about the people say, yo, due to his past transgressions? Because I think it was malicious that his like court footage and all that got put out there for people to see. Did you ever see the court footage?
Yep.
Did you see like the bond hearing and all that stuff?
Yep.
What do you think of that? How long would you listen to Sinful to P before you seen all that stuff?
About 2 years, some change.
2 years. So once you saw it, because we talked about it a little before the show.
It'll probably be 3 somewhere in like April.
Yeah, we talked about it a little bit before the show, but I didn't really.
Yeah, my thing of with all the.
What would you? I don't want to set you
yeah,
up. What did you think once you saw that new information about Sinful to P?
I didn't like it, nor did I agree with it. But I have to understand, what do I gain from Sinful to P, and what do I gain by listening to Sinful to P? Not only do I gain entertainment,
Mm-hmm.
I also gain a message, and I also, like I told you, and that's a duality. To remember when we were talking the other week, and I said R. Kelly can still be the greatest R&B artist alive and still be a pedophile, or Hitler can still be one of the greatest, can still be one of the most infamous, not greatest, he'd be one of the most infamous genociders of the last 100 years and still be a great painter. Sinful the P can do what he did and still bring me closer to God. Like, it's probably people who like Bishop Eddie Long, whatever, right? People hate Bishop Eddie Long's guts, but I'm pretty sure it's probably a segment of people that Bishop Eddie Long has brought to
That's a good point.
Brought closer to God. So what I'm saying is there's dualities in everybody, and because you have done one foul act or done many foul acts does not mean you're a foul person, or you may be a foul person done good things, you may be a good person done foul things, but I cannot characterize you in a totality based off of a handful of actions when you lived 365 days times 35 or something. You know what I'm trying to say?
I feel you. And that was a good point you made about Eddie Long. But let me ask you this.
Right.
Because somebody was telling me, like, yo, you're supporting a pedophile because you're watching his videos.
I feel like this, right?
Are you supporting the person that been convicted of that type of stuff?
I'm supporting Sinful the P's message that he's conveying to his audience. That's what I support. Anything he has outside of him going live on YouTube is out of my control and out of my range of viewing. I can't see what he's doing when he closes his browser, right? But I know when he opens that browser and he professes his views upon celebrity gossip, worldly things, and the things that concerns us, it aligns with the way I'm thinking, or even if it doesn't, I can see his point of view. I'm not gonna sit here and let anybody slander somebody that I know has inspired me. Anybody that's it. Listen, if we make some money off of anything we do, I'm gonna give props to Sinful to P. I give props. I'm one of them niggas like Kanye West. When they say Kanye West gives like 30 people credit, but you know when they say Kanye West be giving like the nigga who brought the Starbucks credit, the nigga who like 30 people maybe in the studio who get credit. That's who I am. Like, I'm the nigga that if I ever had to take an acceptance speech, I'm naming 30 motherfuckers off that I maybe never met, but I'm gonna give them props. Like, when you hear me, sometimes I get my player pimp bag, bro. Is me getting my Sinful to P bag. Like, honestly, like, I'm not somebody to front or fake like, okay, I didn't take this part of my game from this person or that person. You know, Kobe Bryant used to practice post moves with Hakeem Olajuwon in the summertime. So who am I not to sit here and study Sinful to P, sit here study Star, sit here study Charlemagne, study Joe Button, study Math Hoffa, study you know what I'm saying, Queen's Flip, and not apply certain things about their personalities to my game on top of my already a game that I brought into the situation. That's what we're supposed to do. So when I watch Sinful the P, I want anybody who doesn't know who Sinful the P is to type in his name on YouTube and start watching his videos, because not only is he inspirational, informative, but as a man, he is going to tell you how to move, man. And I don't want anybody to try to take some of the transgressions that he had in his 38 years of life to encompass and summarize what he meant to the thousands of people that he's affected in a positive way.
Hey, do you want to get into the chat wars between Zach Lee? Zach Lee got some people he trying to pack. I want to read some comments.
Zach Lee can keep going. Listen, Zach Lee's only here to turn the live chat up. You know what I'm saying? He knows, hey, anybody talking crazy to Zach Lee, you be prepared to get bodied. Don't come in here thinking this is a safe space to talk crazy, thinking that nobody's going to be around here to jump on your neck. You come in here talking crazy, be prepared to be in this live chat for the rest of the show. So listen, I ain't got to say nothing. The live chat is, listen, Zach Lee knows what time it is. Zach Lee knows what time it is. I'm not sitting here trying to save nobody from this live chat and nobody from this smoke. Who am I to tell Zach Lee to calm down off your back? You want to talk crazy? You want to at Zach Lee like you got a funny joke? Go ahead, be my guest. Actually, I got a cash app. Speaking of Zach Lee, I got a cash app from CDF24. $5 for Zach Lee's a bitch.
Oh,
so
what he said?
I got a $5 cash app from CDF24 that says Zach Lee a bitch.
Okay.
So just to kick it off, 15 minutes ago, that was saying, just kick it off. I'm taking another shot for Sinful the P. Take another shot. This is our New Year's show. This is a New Year's show. This is the last show of 2022, right? Last show. So if you have a bottle, if you're drinking, let's drink. I want to go ahead and wrap this Sinful to Peace segment up because I want to go ahead and post this for a timely manner. I just want, before we wrap this up, before I take the shot, I want to say this, man. I love Sinful to P dearly, man. My biggest regret in the last 48 hours was for the fact that I never called into his platform and I never had a conversation with Sinful to P. One of my biggest goals this year was to be able to at least pay him some type of monetary gesture, monetary appreciation for him to actually come on my platform and to talk to me for about 20, 30 minutes and just share some of his game on this platform. And I know for a fact that if me and J Doug would have kept doing what we're doing, Sinful to P, we definitely would have came on here probably in a month or two. And for the fact that he knows I'm affiliated with Star Report and he knew that, I was putting in work, I definitely wanted Sinful to P on my platform. And for the fact that, I wasn't able to reach out in time, just hit home that you always got to give your people flowers. Hey, you want me to throw down on that, or are you straight? Now, it's up to you.
I mean, I had enough.
All right, hey, it's more that we'll
always better.
all right, hey, just let me know because we can smoke after the show, we can smoke during the show. I know we're gonna have a few clips, so we'll be able to, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Here you go. It's good enough right there. That's good enough. All right, so bottom line, R.I.P. Sinful to P, man. I love you. I hope you're watching this from up top. I hope you understand there's a lot of us content creators that our hearts broke, man. We are into 1,000 pieces, man. I'm almost up here. I'm almost ready to get emotional right now, man. Because just for the fact that I know me, my brothers, my cousins, we used to send each other the Sinful to Peas going live. My homie Reese in Baltimore. Salute to Reese in Baltimore. Me and him was Sinful to Peas supporters. You reach a lot of people. You touch a lot of people, man. And hopefully God anointed your spirit. Hopefully when you was in your final moments, you repented for any sins that you may have had to help you make sure you get through the pearly gates. And like I said, you were the inspiration to many. I love that you had a voice of an angel. The way you used to sing on that on your lives really was very, very entertaining. The songs you used to play, the way you used to reference certain R&B tracks and be able to just to get in the tune and the octave of the R&B songs made it very entertaining. Sinful P, man, I love you. We love you. R.I.P. Please, prayers to your family. Please, peace to your family. And like I said before, if there's any funds, GoFundMe's, Cash Apps, anything that frees or somebody official with his memorial service has going on, please send me a link and contact me because I'll be more than happy to pay my respects for Sinful to P and everything that he's meant to me, the people around me, and to the manosphere.
R.I.P. man, Sinful to P,
R.I.P. man, Sinful to P.
Salute the Freeze, salute to man Taylor, man. They say they broke the news today, but he died not too long ago. So they was waiting to break the news. So he been, in the bosom of Abraham. Respectfully speaking, I'm not trying to joke.
Nah, for real. We can use some of his.
I didn't want to let people know that. I'm not trying to be.
Nah, this is a full. Just like hey, you say niggas got deleted off this app called Earth. Hey man, they deleted Sinful, man, and man, that shit hurt me so bad, man. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you, dog. That shit hurt me so bad.
And it's so crazy. I hate these people died, then you don't know how they died. It's just that question mark.
Can I keep it a buck?
Yeah.
In Canada, they was really mashing on niggas about that vaccine.
What you trying to say?
I don't know if he took the vaccine or not, but I'm pretty sure they was mashing on niggas about the vaccine.
And we don't know nothing about
we don't know, but I don't know. Listen, all I'm saying is this. I know enough about the vaccine to know I didn't take it. And I know some people who did take it very close to me who certain medical mishaps have happened to them since they took the vaccine that are directly affected with me. So I am definitely going to be an advocate, anti-vax advocate. You got me fucked up. I'm 100% gonna be anti-vax advocate. I had COVID before. And I love Kendrick Lamar. And speaking of Kendrick Lamar, because we're gonna probably touch on Kendrick Lamar also. He had this one line when he was like talking about the vaccine. He was kind of saying like fuck the vaccine. Then I caught it laid in bed for 2 weeks and I started questioning Kyrie. But it just a quick reference. I've been an anti-vaxxer. I'm anti-vaccine, and I'm just gonna point that out. I don't know how he passed away. Probably the news will be coming out. Maybe the news may never come out. I just know in that country of Canada, they were really mandatory vaccines a lot harder than they were over here in America, where certain states had more power than the federal government.
And like I say, we don't know nothing about the jab. I didn't take no vaccine
And
either.
Sin promoted health.
But we
Salute to
don't want to.
Julia Garcia. Sinful worked out. He didn't smoke. He didn't drink. The show was presented by Fiji Water. He lost weight. People say he was losing weight.
Why did he never show his face towards the later years? Recently, more currently. He stopped showing.
It may be speculation that maybe, like I said, he was losing weight. Maybe his health was deteriorating. It's not for me to try to figure out the answers to, but that's a good question. But I feel like a lot of these answers should be left up to Freeze, left up to Minister Jap, left up to the people who are close by him, who, if they want to reveal that information, they will. If they won't, they won't. But
rest in peace,
Sinful. Rest in peace, Sinful. I know we've been spending a lot of time on it right now, but I love.
And that's fine.
That's fine. He deserves it. I'll dedicate my whole show.
That nigga ran these YouTube streets, man.
I'm gonna say it again. I genuinely love Sinful the P. I love the information he put out.
He was so unique with the channel, man. He didn't try to be like nobody else. Damn, like
you couldn't be.
I respect that originality like that.
J-Duck, he couldn't be anybody else, and nobody could be him. That's why his content information was so valuable, man. You couldn't fake what he was doing. There's other P's on the YouTube streets talking, but nobody was more charismatic and Sinful. Nobody was able to put the game on a pedestal and make it palatable for squares and people who ain't familiar to the game like Sinful, man. Like I said, my biggest heartache and agony that I have this year is for the fact I feel like, just like Kevin Samuels, these guys, like, you give, like, Kevin Samuels was like 3 weeks. I give Kevin Samuels another month before he was gonna pop off. I give Sinful the P.
Already popped off.
Kevin Samuels had an episode of Atlanta premiering a week before he died.
He was definitely finna go Hollywood.
He was going to be bigger than life. He was going to be the black dating coach expert guy. You know what I'm saying? He was going to be the face of what he was going to brand and mainstream his content. When we talk about a Sinful the P, I'll give Sinful the P till this upcoming May 2023 before he would have officially popped off into the mainstream. And it just it low key reminds me of the same way Nipsey Hussle died. When Nipsey Hussle, after the Grammys, after him getting cool with Jay-Z Rock Nation, Nipsey Hussle was literally like a month or two away from him actually, like, people actually getting the message. That's what hurts me so much, that a lot of these underground people, the minute they're about to break through and get their flowers, they meet their demise. And then people, after they die, they start to understand how much they meant and how big of an impact. Some of these people, Kevin Samuels, Nipsey Hussle, Sinful the P, they made bigger impacts underground than a lot of niggas have made mainstream. Does that make sense? Because you could be mainstream and not touch the people.
Well, mainstream, mainstream is kind of like contrived these days anyway. You know that. So people don't even. I think you lose respect when you go mainstream these days, to be honest.
That's a fact. And it's just like, even like with a Nipsey Hussle, man. Nipsey Hussle was somebody that didn't have to go mainstream to touch people, like to sell records, to have people memorizing his lyrics, his words. Nipsey Hussle was like, I understand the mainstream people didn't catch on to him yet, but you couldn't tell me that the people who knew him weren't, like, listen to his music like scripture, man. But I don't want to, like I said, go too far, start getting into subtopics about people who have passed away too soon. Let's get on this. Or let's let me break this down. Before we even get into this fucking topic, thank God that Star put a flashlight on this nigga Akon, because I was able to go in front of tens of thousands of people and put Akon in a headlock and hit him with the people's elbow and let niggas know we will not tolerate any foreign non-FBA ADOS B1 black African to come over out of the diaspora and diss any ADOS black American entertainer or pioneer who has laid out the red carpet and blew up doors for people to do cartwheels through. I want to say that and salute anybody who gave me props with blowing up Akon and kicking his dirty ass African mud hut back in. And before I play this, salute to J Doug. We have Akon's dirty fake hairline having ass to talk about and put his foot in his mouth. Please let's boycott Akon. J Doug, off to you, man. Fuck this nigga.
Here we go. Let's they get them play. See what Akon talking about.
When it comes to stage presence. Now in America, oh yeah, them niggas gonna be wobbling, pants hanging half down, bored as hell, half to sleep because they high as hell on stage. But Africa, we wake up morning like look at these YouTube clips of all these kids from Uganda and how they be, you know what I'm saying? Like these kids are performers. Like so for us it comes natural, you know, like to watch the kids from Africa.
Yeah. Hold on, let's listen. Hold on.
Now in America, oh yeah, them niggas gonna be wobbling, pants hanging half down, bored as hell, half to sleep because they high as hell on stage. But Africa, we wake up morning like look at these YouTube clips of all these kids from Uganda and how they be, you know what I'm saying? Like these kids are performers. Like so for us it comes natural, you know, like to watch the kids from Africa.
J Doug, do you have anything? I would like, if you have anything to say, I would like you to speak on this. Before you do, let me ask you a question. Do we have the link in the live chat?
Oh yeah.
Okay, listen, we're gonna drop the link, and this is a perfect time. And I wanted to make sure we didn't drop it in the live chat until now. Like I said, if you have any Sinful to P comments, please hit the live chat. Call in if you want to pay your respects. If you want to talk about the Akon situation, call in and let's talk about it. Before we talk about it, like I said, please hit the like button. Make sure likes reflect the viewers. And J Doug, off to you for your comments.
Well, he's proven FBA and Tariq Nasheed right on this African ego of what they think just because they doing something that we've been doing for like the last 100 years, that we done made billions of dollars sitting up here singing and dancing for these white folks, but he want to come out here and convince us just because he was able to come over here. And he didn't even do what he did better than any black American. Let's just keep it.
No, he was just another run-of-the-mill nigga.
Yeah, you didn't even outperform a black American in America, Akon. You out hustled a lot of black Americans, and you still scamming to this day, allegedly. I hear.
You said I hear.
But yeah, he just proving what FBA and Tariq Nasheed saying. These Africans come over here, they think that they can do everything that we do, and they think they do it better. I haven't heard no African artist that done transcended the world like Michael Jackson. None. Not one, nobody. I don't know no African Tupac. I don't know no African Biggie. I don't know no African Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy, nobody. So I don't see how that could even be the conversation, but you know, just proving what they say right.
I just want to make sure you're good before I'm going to take another shot and go crazy. I just want to make sure before I take a shot and jump out the window, I'm live on Instagram Live. We're live on YouTube. We're live on Facebook Live also, right? Live on Point Network.
Yes.
I want to make sure I shout everybody out before I drive us off a cliff.
Go ahead. Hey, shit. I'm shit. I'm already crashed at the bottom. You can't drive me off a cliff.
Salute to the 4 people on IG Live. Please send this out to your mom, your dad, your sister, your uncle, your brother. Hey, listen. This is exactly why we call you motherfuckers African booty scratchers.
Ooh.
This is exactly why I say this is exactly why I say you niggas making fly mosquito pies in your mud hut, and Akon better make sure that his 4th cousin doesn't get his hand cut off in that diamond mine that's ran by the Asians that he sold his people out to for some fake crypto and energy promise that didn't come to fruition. Okay? I want to say this. Don't you ever fix your mouth to talk about anything about entertainment when it comes to black Americans if you are outside of being a born and raised Black American, you can trace your lineage back to slavery. If you cannot, I want you to shut the fuck up. There's nothing entertaining about a Jamaican. There's nothing entertaining about an African. There's nothing entertaining about a Cuban. There's nothing entertaining about a Brazilian. There's nothing entertaining about any motherfucking Black person that does not come from the United States of America. You want to know why I say that? Tell me one thing any motherfucker from any of these goddamn nations with melanin who have African heritage that influence anything in this world. Nice. Let's talk about Marcus Garvey, right? Mm-hmm. He didn't even have the money to go to Africa and never stepped foot on Africa. Okay, let me talk about how. Let me talk about Akon. Let me talk about Wizkid. Let me talk about Afrobeats. Afrobeats is inspired by R&B and soul music. Mm-hmm. I didn't see the Temptations dressed in a dashiki, jumping around, singing rain dances. Mm-hmm. Did you? Did you see the Four Tops? Did you see the Stylistics dressed like goddamn bohemians, dressed like Rastafarians, smoking weed on stage? Did you? No. But did you see Bob Marley and the Wailers dressed like the Temptations when they first came out, right?
Yes.
Wow. That's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy at the fact that all these other places outside of born Americans can speak on our entertainment. Listen, Akon, shut your ass up, because I didn't hear you rapping any of that African shit over there in your continent home and popping off. You came over to America, cosplayed American culture in a prison socialized system, made a song like Locked Up that galvanized a lot of us Black Americans who get falsely accused and locked up, even on charges that we did do. And you built a career off that. You brought Lady Gaga in. You didn't take your influence and leverage and bring in a Black woman. You leverage that to bring in a white woman, right? And not even get racial. But that's what you did. Number 2, Akon. Name me the first African Michael Jackson. Name me the first Caribbean Whitney Houston.
None.
Name me the first South African Temptations.
None.
Name me the first African Smokey Robinson.
None.
Marvin Gaye.
None.
R. Kelly.
None.
Tupac.
None.
Okay. So shut your ass up. Jay-Z?
None.
None. So I'm not saying that people from the diaspora haven't made contributions to culture and musical culture. But when we want to talk about the blueprint, the trailblazers, the people, the most influential individuals walking the face of this earth, regardless of anything, are Black Americans. We show the world how to dress, how to talk, how to walk, how to sing, how to wear bling.
And them African Black leaders just came over here to America begging,
and then gave up their resources to the American government in perpetuity. Like, stop talking to me about what an African artist gonna do over an American artist, my nigga. Drake cosplays American artists. 21 Savage cosplays American artists. Wizkid and Burna Boy, Tim's, they're great. We love them. But let's not act like Beyonce and Drake in 2015, 2016 didn't put Afro beats on the map. Because if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be hearing Afro beats outside the motherfucking mud huts you niggas got over there. And I got African friends. I respect niggas from Africa. I love my African friends dearly. You know why? Because they don't be talking like Akon. I'm not talking about my African brothers and sisters. I'm talking about the tether class, like niggas from Akon. I'm talking about the scamming ass Nigerians. I'm talking about the niggas who want to call you brother, but got a dumbass plan to finesse you out your bag. A lot of them niggas who aren't Black Americans always come with dumbass business plans that only benefit them, but because they don't know American business and capitalism, they always think you're dumb as the Africans that they swindle and come to you. So their business plans are so fucking stupid, you don't even take offense to it. You're more confused at the fact that they actually presented this stupid business plan, whether you're offended that they thought they could actually take advantage of you. They think they're smarter than you. Akon thinks he's smarter than us. When niggas ask him, oh, how are you building this African village? Oh, off of the Chinese. So basically, you sold your property and sold your resources to the Chinese government to bring electricity to Africa and sold out your village. You shut the fuck up. You out here, you got a deal with 6ix9ine and gave him the locked up. Thought 6ix9ine was about to bring you a hit. You have not only have sold out Africans, you try to sell out Black Americans in every stupid interview you get. So Akon, I don't know if it's that stupid ass new patched on glue you got, that dumbass hairline you got, but you need to keep Black American performing artists' names out of your mouth. You know damn well you came over to America to perpetuate Black American stereotypes to launch a musical career, which you have now leveraged not only in monetary gain, salute to your brother Boo, but now you are relegated to doing stupid ass viral interviews and trying to give you shock jock perspectives to go viral. So guess what, sir? You have non-going viral. We're now saying F Akon. We're boycotting Akon. We're not listening to no more Akon music. And Akon's a fucking bum. If he got anything to say about this, then he could go suck on 2 ballpark Franks in Madison Square Garden. F Akon and everything he stands for.
That nigga Akon, man.
32 people watching. Please make sure the likes reflect the viewers. You got 33 likes in this building. Come on, man. Hey, listen, we got a cash app up. Money, $, Florida Boy J904. Please kick me and J-Dub a few dollars of gas money. J-Dub, I got you in the last cash app from last, so I got a few dollars for you. I'm gonna break off. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure, we can, get a little bit of more money. We trying to get monetized. We trying to get YouTube monetization. We trying to come up, but in the meantime, make sure we get a little gas money to come home. I'm just trying to buy a fillet of fish with some fries and extra tartar sauce. That's it. Maybe a double fillet of fish, depending on how much you got on your heart to go ahead and donate. That's it.
And we salute to everybody that's just been growing the show. Y'all see, we growing at a rapid pace. This ain't no playing no games right now. And Akon, like I said, you proven FBA right. Africans. And you know what? I'm not the cash app at the bottom of the screen, dollar. Come on, man. Pay attention to the show, player. What, you got your phone in your pocket? But I don't want to divide the diaspora.
You're not dividing it. You're not.
Black America need to go to Africa and get some money, man. Them motherfuckers owe us.
Know why we don't need to go to Africa? Because Africa can't get money for them goddamn selves. So how you gonna give us money when you giving up all your resources and money to the British, to the Dutch, to the German, to the French, to the Portuguese, to the Chinese, and we supposed to get a check? You keep whatever check. You can't even get your own check. You let people come in and colonize your own resources. I can't look for you the money. I'm looking towards the American government for money because they promised me 40 acres and a mule. They robbed the Freeman's Bank that we were putting money in and then put goddamn Frederick Douglass in the head of Freeman's Bank and didn't arrest or prosecute the white man who was taking money and funds out of Freeman's Bank to fund his own goddamn shit that he had going on. Didn't get arrested or a charge brought up on him. So I'm coming towards the white man for redlining. I'm coming towards the white American man for Jim Crow. I'm coming towards the white American man for affirmative action, knowing that was only something that was led for feminism and immigrants. I'm coming towards the white man for granting migrants in New York, for giving the Asian American reparations, for giving Indian reparations, and not giving the black man one thing. Salute to Camilla Moore, and salute to the Reparations Commission in California, who has Gavin Newsom quoting upwards to $250,000 for each black person in California. Hopefully that can be passed as a federal law. Hopefully we can get deeper into the reparations discussion, because at the end of the day, we are owed something. We are owed something to be on this country, and the only reason why this country is the most powerful in the recorded history outside since Rome is because they have built this country off of free labor, the Cotton Empire. Do you know New Orleans is one of the richest cities in the world? That's why it looks the way it does, because of the antebellum era. Niggas don't understand that people want to negate what racism and what the free labor and chattel slavery did, but you want to celebrate antebellum at Ole Miss. You want to celebrate antebellum slavery at all these other places. You want to remember places like South Carolina where you still got hands of slaves who worked on the monuments and the places ingrained in the clay, but you want to ignore at the fact that are we still on 1%, if not less, of the wealth in America? That's the same amount of wealth we owned in the civil rights era. But you got these stupid assholes talking about going 50-50 or not going 50-50. It's a deeper conversation, and all Akon did was trigger me and a bunch of other black Americans who have rolled out the red carpet for Africans to come over here to make a better life for themselves, since they couldn't overthrow the white power structure in their own country. So you came to America for a better life and then talk slick about Americans. That's my problem. Let's speak on it.
No, I'm with you.
If you want to call in, call in. We talking tonight.
And hit the link. Link is in the chat.
That Uncle, hey, Pat Ron talking tonight. Call in.
And we're going up. The link is in the chat, man. And salute to Zach Lee off in the comment section, getting busy, doing what he doing.
Hey, salute.
Niggas. What's up, Brick Boy Ray?
And
we got
salute
Big Elvis the Shelf.
And before we get on Big Elvis, salute to Georgie George on IG. He talking about Rory took my head. Listen, all Rory did was respond to me acknowledging and noticing the fact that he took a young black boy home after the pub. He was on his Jeffrey Dahmer flow, and I invited the smoke for Rory. Rory had some funny things to say, but the fact that I invited the smoke with Rory last night, and I appreciate the fact that Rory came with the smoke, and we had a back and forth. And that's why I love Starport, because I'm going to always invite the smoke, and I'm prepared for whatever anybody says, because niggas know me. I'm more authentic than your favorite NBA jersey. More, I'm official like this goddamn tissue. I'm official like a referee whistle. So let's go ahead and bring on Elvis, the Big Chef Rosenberg. He is I am him, and they are one. The
This
chef.
is a fact.
What's going on, Elvis, man? I got to get you. I don't know if I got your community section yet, but Elvis, I need a banner, and I need to get you in my community section. I'm going to get my community section done by New Year's Day, but I need your banner because I want to promote you and your platform, my community section. That is my priority.
Oh man, I'm looking forward to that, because we all, like, the Star Report alums. We gotta critique each other. We gotta get on each other's streams, and we gotta push like a real team. There's no I in team, so we gotta like, no man is an island.
Right,
no
and I gotta
man is
make
an
sure.
island.
And I gotta make sure when you go live, I'm hopping in and I'm tapping into your platform too, man. Because at the end of the day, like you just said, man, all of us gotta tap in and feed our audiences to each other. That's how we're gonna grow and build, man. Like you, Killer Perez, Mo Fax, Zach Lee. Like the more we can bring each other together and do content together, is like that's how we're gonna grow. And the people from the Star Report see that we're doing content together, and that's why they come to our shows and support and sit down, because they want to see me and you have conversations.
That's a fact. That's my logo right there. Gateway.
Facts.
Yeah, man. What we talking about? The whole debacle with.
Oh yeah, you showing that pack? I see you. You know what I'm saying? I see you. New York got it going on, man.
Yeah, I grow that myself, man. Been doing it for like 12 years.
Oh, we gonna talk on the back end, Elvis.
Yeah. Today they opened up the first legal dispensary here in New York City. They gave it to the Doe Fund, which is a non-for-profit. I don't know how they're gonna keep their 501c3, but we got word that the federal government is going hands down, like they're not touching New York and New Jersey. So that's why everybody got carte blanche right now.
Right. Amex, I heard people be in Times Square with the pack getting it off.
Yeah. They are. What they're doing is, the only reason why they're getting certain people is because if you have vapes and stuff like that from California, and if you got edibles from California, they're gonna get you for counterfeit. That's the only way they can really get you.
So pretty much. Oh, go ahead. Can you keep going? My bad. I'm sorry.
No. Go ahead.
Okay, so pretty much it's like this. Say you got a dispensary, you got a bodega, you got whatever you got. You've been going to smoke shop, right? And things been legal. So pretty much you saying if somebody was trapping out their property like it's still illegal, they're still moving. Great. But if you thinking shit sweet and being all out in the open, it's easy to pick you off. They're using the rules against the people who want to take it not only a step too far, but just want to be just outside blatant with it. They still want you to move in a certain form of covertness in order for them not to spot you.
Man,
like, don't make it so blatant. I gotta come get you.
Yeah, but you could probably appreciate this, and our platforms are small enough where I can kind of say this.
Right.
It all has to do with the petrodollar. In New York City, they opened up about 700-800 smoke shops in the last like 5 months, and they all owned by Arabs. What happened is the Arabs in Saudi Arabia is still keeping the petrodollar going, so they've been given carte blanche to take over. So that's what they're doing. They're going heavy. The Arabs are heavy, smoke shop after smoke shop, 2 on the same block. And it has to do with the fact that the feds have sort of on the low promised them that they weren't going to prosecute New York and New Jersey. So that's a little side information I got just from me being in the business for over a decade.
All right, hey, real quick for my Instagram, I got J Rock in the building. I got Sanjay Sanders in the building. My bad, the shit dropped. My bad, I'm tripping. I got Sanjay Sanders in the building. I got a few other people in the building from Instagram. Just want to say salute to y'all in the building. You know what I'm saying? Just tapping in with me, watching. Real quick, Elvis, what do you think? I don't know if you weren't a Sinful P watcher, right?
Oh yeah, I was. I was heavy.
Okay,
I
so
watched.
do
I watched
you
so
have any?
many. I looked yesterday to see how many episodes I watched. I was at about maybe 60 episodes. So I was with him heavy.
Okay, so since you been, an avid supporter, Elvis, I would love to get your thoughts about the shocking, really honestly gut-wrenching and crippling news. I got it last night, and I actually sent Star a text and told him, and Star called me immediately, was like, yo, is this
Yeah.
true? Like, what's going on? And the thing that killed me the most about it was I just came home. I was traveling from city to city, so I had a really busy day. I came home. I sat down. I'm like, okay, I can finally roll up, drink some
Right.
water, sit down,
Right.
and I went on YouTube because over the past few days, I'm like, man, the Tory Lanez case, Sinful got to go up. But I know sometimes Sin waits till like a Thursday, Friday night for all the information to come, and he may go in on like a handful of topics. So I was just sitting down and I hit IG and I seen some people live. I'm like, oh, Freeze is live. Freeze is Sinful's homie. Sinful's not live, but let me catch some Freeze content. I
Right.
go in, and before I can grip the conversation that's being had, I'm reading the chat, and it's rest in power, R.I.P. Sinful the P.
It's crazy, man. And I mean,
So
this is a man.
go ahead.
Yeah, this is a man who eats watermelon from Whole Foods every day, who works out, who takes care of himself, hydrates, drinks water. But one of the things that he did get was that damn jab.
I
So
said it. I said it 10 minutes ago. Go ahead, man. Hey,
yeah,
Elvis, hold on, Elvis.
Ask the
tell me.
jab, please. We don't know nothing about
Okay,
vaccines.
so we're gonna
and all
refer
that.
to it as a jab, but Elvis,
Yeah,
because I know your bag, I'm going to let you get in the bag. But I did mention this about 10, 15 minutes ago, but I chilled on it
right.
because I was like, I don't want to get too deep into it. I want Elvis to. So Elvis,
Well, let me just say this:
go ahead.
it's not a conspiracy. It's not as far as we're concerned, it works. It works because there's so many platforms. Doctors are coming out. Everyone is coming forward. There's like whole websites about people that are just spontaneously dropping. All these kids, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of children under 16, 30 years
Right.
old, 25 years old. In order for him to stay in that country, it was mandatory that he got that. So it doesn't surprise me that a man who's only 38 years old could go, and if he didn't go from violence, then come on, let's
Hey,
just
well,
put, you know, it's kind of, it's like we have to be careful what we say, but we're smart enough to know that Vaseline, that jab, all that stuff is working. It's working on people.
Elvis,
That's the only way I can say it.
Elvis. One thing I can say is Sinful, like you just said, he didn't smoke, he didn't drink, he always sponsored the show. It was presented by Fiji Water. Elvis definitely always, I mean not Elvis, but Sinful always talked about being healthy, being on up and up. You remember one of his favorite saying was saying, I'm put up. I'm put up. I'm
Mm,
not outside. I'm not going to be what's prematurely demise. You know what I'm saying? He always prided himself on longevity. He always
right.
prided himself on staying around. And I'm 29. I'll be 30 in 4 months. Sinful was 36, 38. My brother, who's 33, he was like, damn, I can't. My brother was talking to me today. He was like, man, I can't even say like that was like a uncle, that was like a father. That was like big cuz. It reminded me when Nipsey died, where people are so close to you in age, you don't look at them as like how we look at Star, maybe how we look at Joe Button being so many years younger than them. It's like, bro, you're like that cool ass cousin I got that I can't see all the time, but I can
Right.
talk to over the phone, or you can give me game. And it just really, I'm telling you, man, this Sinful to P news, it hurt my soul. And I feel like if I didn't start getting back into my content creation bag this month, it would have
And
took
I'm
me in a
so
darker
glad
place.
to see you. I'm seeing you every other day, yo. I'm so glad that you are back on your yo. You have what it takes to make it in this fucking YouTube streets, yo. That's a fact.
Hey, listen,
I believe in you, man. That's a
and
fact.
Elvis, as much as I appreciate it, the only reason why it's bittersweet in the last 24 hours is because Sinful the P is one of my inspiration. Like, honestly, because Star knows Sinful. I know a couple of people know Sinful. Like, I was going to get him on my platform in the next, like, by my birthday. I was going to pay him whatever it would have took to have like a 5, 10, 15-minute conversation. Because you know how we move in YouTube. Sometimes collaborations can expedite your platform's growth. So Sinful
Oh
was
yeah.
somebody that I had on my list of, like, you know what, I'm going to do some work. I'm going to collab with him this year. It may be far-fetched to some people, but he was one of my goals who I admired and I inspired and aspired to be in the same room in the meta with.
Right.
But for the fact that he passed away, it's like I can't give him the flowers of motivation, of appreciation. But that's why me and you are here right now, to be able to give him that, give his followers that. Because I know there's a lot of people who may be on YouTube. He had over 80,000 subs on one channel, probably 10,000. So he really has over 100,000 subs who
Right.
watch, who wait for his views. So anybody who's on YouTube looking for guidance, looking for something to watch, please tap into me, Elvis the Chef Rosenberg. We are individuals who watch Sinful, who understood from him, who learned from him, who's going to carry some of his messages along on our platforms and make sure that Sinful the P lives eternally in the, not only in the metaverse, but in the physical.
Definitely.
Shout out
Definitely.
Lord Vale. Going on, Lord Vale.
Yeah. Did you ever get to see the it was like a sermon that he did for Shaquetta Robinson?
Yeah. Yeah, I
Yo,
did.
that was like I sent it to my father. I put it on Facebook. I might even share it on my YouTube. It was one of the best sermons I've ever heard biblically. Like, wow. I mean, the guy, yo, he was so talented. He understood the woman. He understood the mind of a woman, and he understood how God is all wrapped around all of this. No matter what you think a person is doing, you could be, ready to go make a move. That don't mean God ain't in your life. That don't mean, So it was really, really, and I'm not a believer, but it was really amazing to hear and see how talented he was, and to see that and to hear that go. We don't know. We only speculating about the jab, but it's just truly, he will be missed.
And like I said before, man, like, dog, like, it really hurt me so bad, man. Even my older cousin pulled up on me this morning, like, just based off of the news. Like, he was like, "Hey," because I told him in the live chat. I mean, I told him last night, and then he called me. He was like, "Yo, you gonna be up like 9, 10 in the morning?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Bro, I'm gonna get off work. I gotta come. We gotta smoke one of this." If there's anything I can say that I maybe contributed to anything he had going on, like I said, just breaking the news to Star, and for us to be able to go on live last night and kind of break the news to his audience,
Right.
just being in a small contribution to confirming to his supporters that he has now transitioned. Man, it hurt me. Like I said, man, I'm gonna keep saying this, man. It really, literally hurt me to the depths of my soul, man. 'Cause just like you, just like Star, just like Alf, so many people on YouTube who are successful in their own life, in the physical, right? Like me,
Right.
you, Sinful, Star, Steph is Cold, Freeze. So many people, I can name them all night, who are successful in real life, who understand that YouTube is the future and has dedicated portions of their life to give content. I'm heartbroken. I love Sinful P. Like I said again, anybody who loves him, who supports his platform, please subscribe to me and Elvis. Like I said, this is not no shameless promotion. It's people like me and Elvis who were constant students who learned from Sinful, who appreciated Sinful, who were entertained by Sinful. And the fact that he is now transitioned, it's not only my duty, but the duties of others who have been inspired to get on YouTube and build platforms that we make sure his message is internalized through perpetuity, because that's the least we can do for the amount of game that he has presided and placed onto us for free. And if you have his Patreon information, please put that in the chat or put that in the comments after the show. Please let us know what his Patreon information is. Let's subscribe to his Patreon, because I'm pretty sure he got a lot of jewels that weren't able to make it to YouTube that are even more valuable than the information that we even got for free.
That's a great point. I didn't think about that.
Let's put any money we can towards his family, towards his estate, towards the people he was in business with. That's the very least I can do, because I was prepared to send Sinful to P upwards of 4 digits to get him on my platform. I had the bread for it. And I'm just mad that I couldn't bless him with my contribution to his platform before he left this earth. That's what I've been low-key fighting with for the last 24 hours. Like, damn, man, like, we can never know, we can always Monday morning quarterback. But if I was able to just put some money on his books before he was able to transition to the afterlife, I wish I could have. And honestly, one thing I love about being religious of somewhat is the fact that I know Sinful to P is in a better place right now. And he probably put in so much work on this life that it was his time to go, man.
Yes.
Yeah, man. So
Elvis, I know. I've been hearing a voice. Who are you? Who's the person that's talking with you? I don't know this person. They're not
okay. Let
up,
me
right?
introduce. If you don't know by now, I want to give him a formal introduction, because Elvis, as much as you know who I am, as much as a lot of my audience know who I am,
I like being a ghost in the background.
I know you do, but because you fuck with me and because niggas they fuck with me, I'm always gonna big up niggas I work with. Elvis, when I say this is, if I'm Ice Cube, this is my Dr. Dre. If I'm Future, this is my Metro Boomin. If I'm Drake, this is my 40. So I'm already letting you know. Don't give me props I don't give a fuck what you seen the last year and a half. Don't big me up if you're not mentioning my producer's name with me. Like, this is Rakim and Eric B. My producer is J Doug with Live and On Point Productions. He's been having this production company for a few years. If I can go back in time, I would have slapped myself in the head with a bottle of Claus Azul to tell myself to tap in with them over a year and a half ago, and y'all wouldn't have been this late to see me where I'm at. J Doug, introduce yourself, talk to the people, let them know who you are. I don't care if you want to be in the background. If you with me, you're gonna be sitting right next to me. J Doug, talk to these niggas.
Hey man, just J Doug, man. I mean, salute to everybody that's in the chat. Just from Jacksonville, Florida, and it just was right to get Florida Boy J up into the studio and join the Live and On Point Network. We'll be putting out other content. We'll be bringing other people in to sit with Florida Boy J in 2023. So we got a lot of stuff planned. So just stay tuned to what we got going.
And real quick before Elvis, every time I post now, I link especially if J Doug is in the conversation with me on the clip, I at his YouTube link. So anybody who watches this video, if you see J Doug's YouTube link, please subscribe, please click and follow YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook Live. He's on Facebook. So please, if you're on Facebook, please like, subscribe, and share Live On Point Network right on Facebook.
Yeah, Live and On Point on Facebook.
I'll do that. I'll definitely do that.
Elvis, I'm telling you the truth. When I get to the next level,
because a good.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Sorry, I'm in Brooklyn right now, and but it's good that you got somebody there, like a producer that's like,
breaking up.
You got the good, you got the talent. So it's great to see, because I know with the Premium Black News, I'm looking for a producer here in New York.
Right,
So,
right.
Yeah, and that's why I'm here, because I know
cause,
that
'cause I,
everybody trying to get in front of the camera, and I think we need to have more people, because the background is like probably more important.
Hey, and Elvis, I'm
So
telling
yeah,
you, like,
we just need people there.
and real shit, real quick, Elvis. What I'm telling you is like, once me and J Doug met face to face, and I seen his vision, it was equivalent to like Tupac walking in the studio and Dr. Dre's making beats and it's thinking like, yo, I'm about to record 6 tracks right now. I met J Doug. I was like, listen, I gotta make some plays. I'm gonna come back in an hour and a half, and we're gonna cut up an episode right now. J Doug,
right,
I'm keeping, but as talented you may think I am, as charismatic, as much as I can get my views. When J Doug told me what he seen for like the vision in totality and heard my aspirations, me and
right.
him are locked in. I'm trying to tell you, if you see me on the next level, J Doug he's Timberland, Missy, Clips, Pharrell, J Doug he's with. If I sign any deal, J Doug he's getting papered up. He's with me. He's the only reason why my pod is going to become what it's going to become in the next 12 months. Not only because of me, but an artist can only be an artist. It takes a producer to curate the art in
No, it's
music
true.
and in media, in music and in media.
And like they say, we all
I
can't
love
be
it.
star and be self-productive. You know what I mean? He been like 20 years in the game. He can probably do 10 people job. You know what I mean?
We can't all be star, but we
Yeah,
can
star is
all
crazy.
pick things that we can apply to our game and
Right.
see people who may be like mine. Because me and J Doug, like I said, me and him, we click so much. We make jokes off of certain YouTube. Like we may say a joke off of a content creator off of YouTube's live stream from 6 to 8 months ago that only me and him are subscribed to. Like that's how much me and J Doug are in
And it's
tune.
so crazy. We were just talking about Sinful P, and here we is.
Yeah.
But it's like when you find a producer or somebody who's like-minded and literally may have the same or subscribe to the same content creators that you are, the vision on what you and him can build is that much intertwined and that much in line to where, like I told you before, I don't want to like, gas people up, blow smoke up anybody's, you know what I'm saying,
Mm-hmm.
a chimney. But I'm telling you this, J Doug is literally probably the most valuable person outside of Star that I've met in the content creation game that's going to be able to assist me into becoming the next social media metaverse content creator.
Yes, sir. And speaking on Sinful P,
Choosing fees,
choosing feed. I wanted y'all ask y'all this, how do y'all think this affects the manosphere and everything moving forward with him, Kevin Samuels? Because I'm just thinking like men should just stop focusing on these women and just do their own thing, get their money up, and just leave it alone. How what y'all think?
Elvis, you got the rock, call her ISO. There you go, man.
I got the rock. What? Say that again.
I said, Elvis, you got the rock. Coach
Okay,
called her
I got
ISO.
the rock.
You
So,
call, hey, do your thing.
no, well, I'm a married man, 17, 18 years, but I snatched her up. I was 32, she was 19. So, and
Whoa,
she
That's
was
right.
she was
that was a good age. Though.
a
You get you
4.0 in high school, went to the top high school. She was one of the 8. She was an 8. She was an 8. Sometimes could be a 9. She was totally different, over 6 feet tall, model-esque. And I snatched her up and we've been together ever since. We got 2 kids and all that. So I'm a little different as far as like, I like right now, I just finished getting a haircut, a shave, and a facial. And she was at the dispensary working the whole time. She put in 7 hours at the dispensary today.
right, right,
So I she's somebody, we like a real team, so I know it's hard to find that. And I know I hear a lot of women talking about how we could take over the world and all this kind of silly shit. They don't even know what that means. So I think there's nothing wrong with finding the right woman, but you got to get them young. You got to get them, 24, 23, 22,
Can I,
and
can I keep it a buck?
raise
Because
up. You got to
you're
build
breaking
them.
up a little bit. You're breaking up a little bit,
Yeah,
but you broke up at
I'm
right.
in I'm in Red, I'm in Red Hook. Red Hook
Yeah,
service is
I know.
horrible.
Nah,
So
I know.
listen,
Listen, you're good.
I gotta close
Go
my
ahead. Go ahead.
dispensary up anyway, so I gotta bounce. I'm gonna still
Right.
listen though. All right.
Hey, Elvis. Hey, listen, Elvis. Salute to you. I always appreciate you when you tap into my platform because, like I said, me and you we have pretty much kind of similar audiences. So anytime they see Elvis the chef, the live chat goes crazy. Listen, please. I'm gonna see my email. Send me a banner, and I'm gonna get you in my live chat. And when
Right.
you go live, because I got my notifications on, I'm subscribed to your channel. When you go live, I'm gonna tap into yours because you tap into my channel, and I want to
Right.
reciprocate the love, and I'm going to reciprocate the energy and tap into your channel because Elvis, like I said before, you're one of the people when Star start bringing me on, you co-signed me, man, and you reminded and you let Star know on live, like, I like what you're doing with FBJ. You're one of the first people that reaffirmed
Yes.
Star that I should be there, and if it wasn't for you kind of co-signing me, I may not be where I am today. So I
Yo,
always want to make
I
sure, just
sent
like,
Star $100 one time and said, I fucks with Florida Boy J.
listen, Elvis, you are
Behind the
always
scenes, I hit
appreciated.
him with a hundo just to say that.
Hey, before you get off, he is him and he is you, and y'all are one.
Right.
Salute,
Right.
Elvis, man. You have a wonderful night, man.
All right, man. Bless. And it was good meeting you too, producer.
Hold it down. Appreciate it, Elvis. Thank you,
Yes,
sir.
sir. All right, man. That was Elvis and Chef Rosenberg tapping in, man. From his Elvis also has made a name for himself on the Star Report. Elvis and Chef Rosenberg, along with Zach Lee, along with Mo Fax, along with Kill Perez, along with Dana with the data. It's a lot of us, Lansky, it's a lot of us who have got our voices off the Star Report. And for anybody who likes to tap, even Jen, even on the block with Jen, and like I said, I shot a smoke, but salute on the block with Jen. For anybody who's got their name off Star Report, who wants to tap into my channel, wants to tap into this channel, I respect them, I appreciate them, I admire them. I root for them because at the end of the day, we were just regular people, a lot of us, and got on the platform and understand that we have voices that can reach the audience and have made platforms off of the inspiration and the encouragement that Starport has gave us. So anytime Elvis or anybody can come on the platform, shoot some props, lend some insight, and talk about anything is much appreciated, man. And salute to Elvis Chef Rosenberg. Follow his social media accounts, follow his YouTube, and we're gonna get him in the community section also. What other topics we got going on, man? We got a few other topics popping off, right? All right, yeah. Leaving the pimp talk, it's only right we go to Quando Rondo's goofy ass. Last time we seen him, he was screaming and crying after they shot his homeboy in Los Angeles when they got a drop on him, right? And then he said he ain't crippin' no more, right? Remember that?
No.
All right, so we're gonna pretty much let's shine this flashlight on this Savannah nigga, Quando Rondo, and let's talk about what he got going on, man. You want to play the video? Do we have a video? I got a link to it.
But no, I got a video if it's a video. No, it's just a message that he left to his girl. But what the post was about, Quando Rondo spends $40,000 on his girlfriend's Christmas gift, and she didn't get him a damn thing.
Oh my god! Hey, let me salute. Hey, listen, we have passed 2,150 subscribers.
Let's go, baby!
So salute to all you guys subscribing to the pod.
Run it up.
We're getting numbers, but Quando Rondo spent $40,000 on his girlfriend and didn't get a gift in return, and he was surprised.
I'm like, damn.
Does he have a cop? What do you feel about that, J Doug?
I'm like, damn. Like, I would take my shit back and leave. Well, that's disrespect to me. Like, I can't even get a pack of draws.
I can't even get no Ethicas, no polo briefs.
It's like, bitch, you could have did something now.
Damn, bitch, I can't get no polo briefs.
You didn't get a nigga a bag of weed, nothing.
No socks. A nigga need a new pair of Nike socks.
Oh, somebody said the city girl's up. Yeah. She probably had to do that for the city girl because how Carisha been getting treated.
Nah, listen. She's a bozo who's been profiting off of a young black male with a bag, right? You're from Savannah, wherever the fuck you're from, ma'am. You're dating Quando Rondo. Hold on, real quick. I want to say this. Salute to Shakaria.
$40,000.
Salute to my home. Do we got that comment still up?
Yeah.
Okay, salute to Shakaria. That's my little sister. That's one of my closest friends in the past 2 years, and she definitely, it was for Shakaria, I probably wouldn't be here either because she definitely helps with content. Quando Rondo, I feel like, yeah, city girls are up. You dumbass spent 30K, and I gotta, why do these niggas always want to spend 40K on a girlfriend? Like, my nigga, you could have spent what I spent. You could have spent about 11, 12 to 13K. Could have got her a Louis V scarf, Louis V purse, a designer shirt, some Nike Dunks, and you would have been good to go. That's under about $3,000. You could have got that for one of your bitches, and you would have been all right.
She definitely worth no 40 bands, bro. I would give, what you give her on a scale of 1 to 10?
What I give her?
Yes.
I give her the same thing I hope niggas cash at me for. A double fillet of fish with a medium fry and an orange high C. That bitch on this camera with them goddamn adolescent baby hairs can't get shit from me.
That bitch is a solid. That bitch ain't even a 6, Juan.
And this is my problem with the hip hop game. This is my problem with a lot of rappers. And the fact that Quando Rondo, being a prominent rapper, going for a chick like that, right, lets me know that, bro, I get badder bitches as a regular nigga than Quando Rondo gets as a rapper. Yo, can I keep it a buck?
Yeah.
I know it's live. I know people are watching. I know somebody could probably take this. I'm seeing how many people in live chat. Randy, my nigga, you in the building. Salute to my nigga RMC. I'm gonna say this, right? And Randy can co-sign. Randy, when I say this statement, can you please on IG or YouTube co-sign what I'm about to say, right? Because Randy knew me since I was 5 years old. Yo, my side bitches and side hoes are better than Quando Rondo's main bitch. And I'm a regular nigga. My side bitches are better than a lot of these rappers' main hoes. My side bitches.
I wouldn't even main Quando, girl.
Listen. My side bitches. My first off the bench, my 6th man of the year are better than the bitch Quando Rondo spent 40 racks on, and I ain't spending over a rack on these hoes. I ain't spending over 500 on these hoes if they ain't in a hotel room and I'm breaking their backs in.
Okay, now you talking about church.
Because I come from school Sinful to P. Y'all know stars my internet pops. We wouldn't have it any other way.
Hey, now we finna have Zach Lee on the line. I think Zach Lee finna get at these niggas, man.
Oh, Zach Lee. I gotta give you about a good 5 minutes, right? But Zach Lee, tell these niggas how you feel.
Yo. Hey, what's good? Can you hear me?
Hey, man, we loud and clear, Zach Lee. You know you got a voice on this platform all the time. You got it, man. What's going? First of all, let me ask. Before we get into slandering all these niggas, because I know how we get down, Zach Lee. Let me ask you a question, right? How was your holidays? How's your week been going? How are you doing exactly as a person? Fuck these niggas in the comments. Fuck the trolls. Fuck YouTube, Instagram. Exactly. How are you right now, man? How are you doing?
Oh, I'm good, my nigga. My holiday was cool. Spent it with family. You know how I go, just the usual. You know what I'm saying? Making sure family good, health, wealth, all that good shit. You know what I'm saying? So, as long as everybody was here for the holidays and, we spent it all together, that's the only thing that count. You know what I'm saying? But salute to you, Florida boy Jay. Salute to J Doug. Yeah, man. Perspectives and facts. That's how we doing, my nigga.
Hey, that's a fact. And listen, I'm going to take a trip out to California, to Los Angeles in the next 12 months. And I'm not saying 12 months, but I'm going to go out there in December. I'm trying to go out there by the summertime. And I got a cousin out there who's affiliated with the cooler colors, if you know what I mean. Not by the warm colors, but by the cool colors. So, and not even just to mention it, but exactly whenever I do come out of LA, we definitely gotta get some Roscoe's. We definitely gotta link up, get on some hoes, link up at a dispensary, whatever we gotta do. Exactly. Listen, even if on real stuff, even if I gotta book a studio and me and you gotta go in the studio and record content, exactly. I really want to do some content with you. I feel like you got a voice. I feel like you are impactful, and I would love to do some content with you, exactly, just on some personal shit. But go ahead and let me know what you want to talk about tonight.
Oh yeah. That's off the top. You know, when you touch down in LA, you know, all you gotta do is tap in. You know, we gonna make that happen. But you know, I just want to call in and be brief. You know, I'm running these bum ass bussy boys up out your chat room and shit. I ran that bum janitor.
All the time.
I ran that bum janitor Savage up out of here. You know, he was trying to recycle and remix my jokes and shit, but he ran out of the screenshots looking at my jokes. So he ran up out of here, probably switched to his tranny burner account. I ran that bum Chris Farley up out of here. But then these other bussy boys come up in here, some bum righteous name. Really, I just called up to see if he'd call up. You know what I'm saying? Because this
And all
bum talking
facts,
about
facts, facts.
he talking about I blocked him on my page. You know, I be blocking these bums on my page so they can come back on their tranny burner account and I can really see who they are. But I also called up because remember I ran O Frog out the chat last time, but then I sent you a screenshot of him talking about he had to get ready for work.
Hey, hold on, Zach Lee. Hold on, real quick. I don't know if she's still in the building, but Chef Dree, I need you and your homegirl on my podcast ASAP, Chef Dree. We did a great episode last year. I think it got over 2,000 views. We got better cameras. I need you and Chelsea to come back on this pod. I know my homies come back in town. I need both y'all on the pod ASAP. You guys were awesome. You guys are great. You guys are charismatic. You ladies are charismatic. And if you ladies ever want a pod, we have the platform now. But back to Zach Lee, continue on slandering these people. And before you continue to slander these people, Zach Lee, because listen, I understand you got the Avi, and you don't want niggas to see your face, but you got enough kicks to show niggas. And what I'm about to start doing, I'm about to do it now. Niggas need to see my footwear, because I don't want nobody to fuck this up and think that we ain't getting money. Because first of all, let me show you niggas what I got on tonight. Because I might start a sneaker show. I might start a sneaker platform. You see these?
You should incorporate your sneakers into the
I'm
show.
gonna do it. And today's the first episode. These are the UNLV 2019 Virgil Off-White.
Oh my God, what happened to Virgil?
Oh my God, what happened to Virgil? Off-White 2019 UNLV Dunk Lows. You see the strings. You see the Off-White tag. You see the inside with the Nike check. The Off-White is official. Listen, when I'm like how I start be stunting on this heel figure, I'm a stunt every time I pop a new pair of sneakers. Listen, these go for about $700 to $800.
Talk to these niggas.
I paid $700 for these. I just want to remind you niggas to, before you start talking crazy, I'll start a whole sneaker YouTube and blow you motherfuckers out of the water for sneakers I beat up. Before you niggas think y'all can start comparing with me and Zach Lee. Every time Zach Lee go up and post, he got about 5 pairs of Yeezys. Zach Lee, go ahead, talk to these niggas while I put my motherfucking Off-White back on my motherfucking feet.
Hey, pop your collar, my nigga. That's how you supposed to do. Hey, but
talk
look,
to these niggas, Zach.
Hey, put me on the screen, my nigga, so I can show just because you did that, I'm gonna do this, my nigga. You had those on your feet. This what I'm wearing on my feet today, my nigga.
Show these niggas, Zach. Oh man, can we see? Oh yeah. Get the camera. Oh man, what it means? The Shadow 10s. Zach Lee.
Just a little something. And y'all
next
see what's
to the Yeezy bar.
Nah. You know why I gotta give Zach Lee props? Because I didn't even know he bought Jordans. Because every time a pair, listen, Zach Lee type niggas, it'll be Yeezy day. It'll be 4 pairs of Yeezys that drop. Zach Lee got like 2 each. About 3-4 pairs. Zach Lee, we gonna do the sneaker shit. I see you with the with the Shadow 10s. Niggas don't know. They only came out twice since 1995, right?
Yeah, I just them like my everydayers right there. You know, I be wearing shit like that.
Hey, them your beaters, right? Them your beaters.
You know. Yeah, hey, in a minute they gonna be my grass cutters. You feel me?
Hey, exactly. You just put them on to go get a pack of backwoods and head back to the crib, right?
That's it.
I know.
That's it.
Zach, I'm gonna do a live sneaker show review. I'm gonna need you on there to help me commentate and just, you know what I'm saying, just kick this game. Cause listen, one thing about me and you, niggas, it calls what we want. But we gonna spend, hey, listen, we got enough money to pay what we need to pay and still spend on sneakers, right?
That part. Yeah, see, that bum Janitor Savage, you know, he tried to post a video on his live talking about I wear size 9.5 in Yeezys. But you know, that bum ass nigga, he don't know about the Yeezys. He don't know about the resale market. He don't know about none of that shit. He don't know that the size 9 Yeezy from 9 to about like 11 is the size that's going in the Yeezys. Like if you selling them, you know what I'm saying? Them the first sizes that's going.
Hey, real quick, let me salute to a few people in the IG. Salute to Jonathan Hayes. Jonathan Hayes was one of my homeboys early when me and him used to drive to Orlando in 2011, 2012. He used to bump Astronaut Status by Future front and back. He was probably one of the first people who really got me on Future. Salute to Julia Reyes, who's in here. If she's not, she might have dipped already, but salute Julia Reyes, she's in here. You know I got love for you. Yeah, man.
Hey, wait, hold up,
hey,
Florida boy Jay. Wait, hold up, my nigga.
Go ahead.
Wait, hold on, my nigga. I see this bum ass nigga O Frog that never cammed up, that never called in this motherfucker.
O Frog, you better call in.
I see he said that's my sole pair of sneakers. So I just want to show niggas these real quick. I could keep going.
Hold on. Those are UNCs.
Come on now, you know
North Carolina. They came out of exactly. Hold on, Zach. Let me talk to these niggas. They came out about 11 months ago, and Zach Lee ain't even laced them up yet. Them bitches is dead stock. Zach Lee, tell me if I'm lying.
Talk to him. Hey, keep going. Keep
Zach Lee got them bitches dead. Hey, you niggas done beat them. Hey, you niggas done beat. Hey, you niggas done beat y'all UNCs already. Zach Lee got what them is the dark royal. Listen. Zach Lee got sneakers dead stock that y'all done beat into submission already. That's why me and Zach Lee wasn't even beefing. We were just caught from the same cloth. We want to bring smoke to niggas and see if niggas can handle the smoke before we get cool with niggas. Because Zach Lee comes from the same culture I come from. We might have to put you down on the set before you can hang out with us. We might have to jump you in before you can hang out with us at the mall. You can't come to the mall with me if you ain't got your squabble game up.
Right.
Once me and Zach Lee understand that through this metaverse, we got our squabble game up. We was like, hey, nigga, it wasn't even no fucking beef. We low-key to cut from the same cloth.
Hey, you see that bum, O Frog? He just always got something to say.
Oh, dog.
Got something to say, but he's not going to cam up and say nothing.
Hey, hold on. J-Doug, you got the number in the live chat. Drop it one more time. Oh, dog. This is the second time Zach Lee been talking to you crazy. If you don't call in, I'm gonna get Killer Perez to ban you from the live chat for a week. That's what I'm gonna do because I'm tired. Listen, I'm tired of you tapping in. Think you could? Oh, those them air raids.
Hey, it don't just stop at Jordans and Yeezys, my nigga.
Exactly. You know they came out the same year, 1993, that the playoff 8s, that the Air Jordan 8s came out of, and the Hirachi technology within the sock liner and the strap that goes across from each other were both implemented in the Nike Air Ray in 93 and the Air Jordan 8 model, right?
Yeah, man, this shit don't stop. I could keep going for days and days, man. I do this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And really, you know, shoes to niggas like us is nothing, my nigga. We get shoes.
We sell them. We wear them. $500 to call in. Oh, dog, don't start that.
Hey,
don't start that scary
ass
shit.
Hold on, let me say this before we even comment on that troll ass comment. Listen, before we troll in on that troll ass comment, number one, this is another reason why I fuck with Zach Lee, because me and Zach Lee gonna go back 30 plus years to reference the sneakers. We still got on dead stock, nigga. We don't even lace up shoes. We'll have historical reference on, number one. Number two, oh dog, call into the show right now. Oh dog, if you call into the show right now, the Griffies, are those the Sweetwater, the Seattle Mariner colorway Griffies?
Come on now. You see it.
The home colorway, not even the road color. Exactly.
You see it.
Exactly.
Look, wait, hold up and keep that comment up there. It says he got sneakers but don't own an apartment. Hey, you homosexual immigrant, you can't own an apartment, dummy. That's how you know that you bum ass niggas not from here and y'all just be typing shit. You cannot own an apartment, you fucking idiot. These niggas are stupid.
Zach, you know what it is? This is what it is, bro. They like, cause the other, Starport, it's a lot of niggas trolling. They think that me and you ain't really fly niggas in real life. Like they think because we have so much time to hate and troll that we don't have any value outside of that. And when they see me and you lacing with the sneakers, we be fly, we be fresh, we in popping cities. They think like, damn, how can you hate that hard and be successful? And it's like, nigga, if you subscribe to Star, you can understand how I can still be a hater and get money.
Facts. Hey, no, you know what? You know what it really is, Florida Boy Jay? They know that they not shit, so they figure everybody has to be like them. No, nigga, everybody not like you, nigga. We doing other shit with our time, or we doing other shit. Y'all not doing nothing. Just stick to what y'all doing. We gonna stick to what we do.
That's a fact, man. Hey, exactly. Listen, I'm about to get into these topics because I've been live for about probably an hour and a half, and I haven't got past Sinful P, and I got like 7 topics. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up with you. But I want to let you know. Listen, I got your information. Did you send me the banner in the DMs yet?
No, I'm gonna send you a banner. I got to get a banner made, but I did send you those videos.
Right.
Princess Per, Miko Worldwide Jr. and shit. And
right.
All the facts that I be proving about these bum ass niggas. I sent you that shit, and I sent you the screenshot of this bum O-Frog talking about he left your chat because he had to get ready for work. Well, that was around the same time now, bum ass nigga. So why you not getting ready for work now? I'll wait.
That's
hey, and
look,
I want to show these. Before I leave, I want to show these last ones.
Go ahead. Hey, listen, show these niggas. Put the camera on exactly. Oh man. Oh, those are basketball.
Now you killing the game.
That's the OG. Exactly. Listen, I wish I had on my. I wish I had on my Wave Runners. You know why I focus you? Cause me and you really be buying Yeezys. You like to get the OG colorways because the OG colorways is the most valuable in the collection, right?
Those shit so
hard, now. Boy. You know what time it is, my nigga. These bum ass niggas, they don't be knowing about nothing. That's why they be trying to clown your pictures and shit. But they not taking no pictures with no bitches. They not taking no pictures in front of no cars. They not taking no pictures at all. They just on YouTube in the comments trying to create friends and comment some bullshit. But when they get clowned, then they run to their tranny burner accounts and shit. Hey, salute to you. Salute to J Doug, man. Perspective and Facts podcast, my nigga.
That's a fact. Hey, J Doug got a pair of Marvels right here, 700 Marvels just chilling in the cut. I'm gonna say this. Listen, I'm about to start doing sneaker reviews at the top of the year. I would love to have you on when I'm doing live sneaker reviews. Exactly, me, you go talk in the back end. You're valuable. You are charismatic. You do a lot of great content, and I know me, you can chop it up. And I'm pretty. Listen, exactly, me, you chop it up. Top of the year, you won't take off, my nigga. And I just appreciate the fact that me, you are able to have these type of conversations and take off the way we are, man. You have a great night and be safe in Cali, because I know New Year's niggas be, I know what y'all do on New Year's, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. But stay safe, my nigga.
Hey, yeah, that's a fact, my nigga. Y'all too, man. Salute to you. Salute to J Doug, man. I'm out of here.
Absolutely. Salute to Cali. Hey, listen. Instagram Live, I got 10 seconds. Boss Man Cal, that's my guy. I'm gonna call you when I get done with this live. We're gonna go live again, so just hold on. Bow. Let me go ahead and save that. The live. Exit out. And we have more topics and content to do, right? Yeah, go to the wife. Let's go. Okay, so we have a topic tonight where a girlfriend or a wife, his wife, he caught his wife cheating at the airport, getting her bags checked in with her side nigga. Now, the way I would act might really be on par with the way he behaved. I would give him 1,000% props on the way he conducted himself. J Doug, right? I don't know if you've seen this. The way he conducted himself, the way he did not resort to violence, the way he did not raise his voice. I think he gave you a master class into how to expose your bitch without getting off of your square.
I didn't see this, but is this a real video? I just want to know.
This is the reason why I think this is a real video is because I don't think that the reactions of these people were something you can act out, maybe you can. But if they can act this out, they should be taking acting class instead of trying to go viral on TikTok. J Doug, roll the clip whenever you are ready, sir.
Cheating.
Who's this?
It's my brother.
Did you put your hands on him though?
Yeah, it's my
Who's you,
brother.
boss? Who's you, boss? Who's you, boss? This is my female. This is my woman, bro. So what you what you doing here, Nisha?
This is my brother. What are you talking about?
Stop playing with me. I know your fucking brother. Come here. Let me talk to you. Why you behind him?
What's wrong with this camera?
Bro. First of all, just stay out with the you got going on, bro. Matter of fact, who was you? 'Cause I'm her man. Where y'all supposed to be going? I thought you was going. I thought you was going to town with your sister.
I am.
This ain't your sister.
Okay, you know what? You're right. It's not my sister. This nigga I've been talking to for 2 months.
Boss, so who's you, boss?
Don't do that.
Boss, who was you, bro?
Pause it real quick.
You,
Let's pause it right here. I'm gonna give some kudos to both men. The nigga who's with the bitch, I'm gonna give him props because he's not trying to bow up. He's not trying to fight. All he's saying is, listen, man, just keep my face off the camera and don't try to expose me because literally, this is probably my side bitch, okay? And I give props to the man who's exposing both of these bozos because he looks like he doesn't really want any smoke with the man either. This is more about exposing the woman who's having these transgressions more than exposing the man. Because little does the man with the camera know that the nigga standing next to the bitch may not even know that she has a boyfriend. Salute to Ace078. What's good, Playboy? What's good with you, man? Hey, send this out to your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother. Get them to subscribe. Salute my cousin. It's a light-skinned Jordan. Jordan, hit me up. Text me. You sent old girl number. Hey, man, tap in with me, Jordan. I see you in here. Rod, boss, or Bros, salute to him. He's tapped in with me. So everybody who's tapped in, we're going live right now. And you could just play the rest of the video whenever you know what I'm saying, Phil. We got it. I'm sorry.
what's your name? I ain't gonna do. I'm not gonna, bro. I ain't gonna touch you with nothing in this fucking. Bro, so this is how you gonna do me?
Yeah.
How long we been together?
We've been talking for 3 months. Yes, we've been talking.
Okay, and who you live with?
Not you.
So this why you ain't coming home?
No, I haven't. You haven't been showing me no attention. You haven't been showing me no attention.
Put you on Facebook, your mama gonna see what type of hoe you is.
See what type of hoe you is.
Why is that a nigga go to? Your mama gonna see what type of hoe you is. That's where she get the hoeing from.
Because sometimes, speaking from experience, right? Speaking from experience, sometimes if we are really cool with a woman, we get cool with their family, their mom.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes we get the mom's phone number, and sometimes we talk to the mom like we talk to our moms.
Mm-hmm.
So when we find out you're cheating, it's like, nigga, I got your mom's number directly. I call your mom anytime of night, she's gonna pick up. So watch when your mom finds out that her favorite boyfriend that you had caught you being unfaithful.
But these mamas be raising these undercover hoes.
So, hey, hold on real quick. Jaquan, my cousin, go to YouTube. If you have anything to say, call in live. You have the chat in the live? Yeah, okay, Jaquan, you want to get on the show? Call in live on YouTube. We're dropping the link right now to call in live. You don't have to be here physically to get your bars off. Call in live. Just like Elvis did, just like Zach Lee did, and get your bars off, man. I would like to hear you if you have anything to say. But my point is this. He did right. Because sometimes when you approach a bitch cheating red-handed, you're not catching her cheating red-handed so you can beat up the guy or be emotional. You're catching her cheating red-handed because you're like, listen, I don't want you to lie anymore. I don't want you to evade. I'm gonna catch you red-handed. So next time we have any type of conversation on transparency, you know that I caught you. Because she's probably one of them chicks that went through his phone and he can never get access to her phone. I've been in relationships like that where it's the chick that always wants to investigate you and indict you on what you got going on because you keep it play. You never research what she got going on. She used that to her advantage.
Mm-hmm.
One real quick salute to my nigga Reese from Baltimore. My nigga Reese, we did a Sinful to P, R.I.P. Reese. Go to YouTube. We got a link in the chat. I know you probably subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you want to call in and speak on Sinful to P or speak on anything we're talking about, please tap in too. Also, my nigga Reese. With the guy, I feel like he did the right thing. He exposed her to be a cheater. He exposed her to be a liar. He didn't try to have any confrontation with the man she was with. He didn't try to fight the man she was with. He made sure that he put all the onus and the blame on the chick that lied to him. And I feel like that was a great move by him. What do you think, J
Yeah,
Dub?
I feel like number one, he took a risk by even confronting that guy in the airport, because you get into that shit at the airport, that's a federal crime. So
Right.
I wouldn't even approach the nigga in the airport. I would just let it go. But and salute to him, man. He did his thing. I mean, she wasn't even look like she was worth the approach to me. She cheating. I mean, that's on him though. I mean, he did the right thing all in all. You know what I mean? But if he wasn't in the airport, I do agree with some physical altercation between somebody. I ain't gonna say whether it should be the man or the woman, but somebody should get a slap or something.
Do you feel like he should have got violent with the woman or the man, or do you feel like he
It
should have,
depends
or do you
on.
feel like he did it the right way as far as just
In the
exposing
airport, he
her?
did it the right way in the airport.
So basically, you're saying he did it right way by exposing her without exciting violence through his emotions on the situation he ran up on. Can we post? Hold on, let me put Shakira's comment. One thing, hey, listen, Shakira, she always has important things to say. All of her comments are very pointed and particular to where I feel
Got
like I
another
like to
caller
hear.
too.
Oh, we got a caller?
Yeah.
Okay, listen, I got my cousin Jaquan calling in. I really want to hear what he has to say because he's been wanting to get on the pod for a minute, and I know he has some bars to drop off. So we're gonna put Jaquan on, and my other cousin Jordan. They were on Spirit. That says enough. You have a great point on the people that can afford Spirit Airlines. If you would like to call in, please hit the link, Jordan. He's part of the community. He has a lot of stuff to say, and I would appreciate if he would like to tap in if he has the time to. But let's go ahead to segue to Jaquan if we can.
All right.
Yo,
What's happening? What's happening?
what's poppin', man? You've been telling you want to come on a pod. One thing I've been trying to tell niggas is if you really watch the pod and you tapped in, listen, we dropped the link to call in at any time. You can be in New Orleans, you can be in Alaska. You know what I'm saying? A lot of my people who want to tap in might not be from Jacksonville. Like exactly, he from California. You see Elvis tapping in from New York. I got Mo Facts tapping in from the
Shout out,
Carolinas.
hold up. Shout out to them boys in New York. I just came from out there, you know what I'm saying? Out there in Queens, you know what I'm saying? Much love, much respect.
Definitely. Hey, I want to let out before you talk. I want to let people know
Mm-hmm.
my cousin is a very accomplished person in his young life, still in his mid-20s. He has seen a lot of America already. He's been in Cuba. He's been in New Orleans. He's been in New York. He travels on the regular. He travels on the regular for his profession. His father was one of my critical OGs. If it wasn't for his father, which is my uncle, I don't know where I would be in life. I am forever indebted to my little cousin because he seen me grow up. He seen me thank a big tone salute. Turn it to the right way. Yeah. Salute to Tony, my OG. I love him to death. This is my little cousin on the line. He has a lot to say. I've raised him not only upon my game, but the game that his father instilled to him. And he's probably one of my cousin right here, Jaquan, probably one of my proudest contributions in my life is the way he has applied not only what I've taught him, with my brother taught him, with his father taught him, and being able to become a successful young black man. Jaquan, honestly, before I allow you to even speak, I just want to let my audience know that you are somebody that I brag about to subscribing to the bullshit that I subscribe to. Jaquan, you have the floor. Go ahead.
So basically, man, first of all, I want to ask, what is the topic of tonight? What are we discussing tonight? Because I gotta, in order for me to put these people up on game, you know what I'm saying? They give them this pimp knowledge. They got, I gotta understand what we're talking about.
Now right now we talking about the Quando Rondo giving
Oh my
40,000
God,
to his IG girlfriend and not getting thing in return.
tricking.
Tricking.
Okay, so we're gonna say that's his fault. And why we gonna say that's his fault is, first of all, what you doing spending that much money on a woman for anyway? if that ain't your wife?
But
See,
he's a rapper, and you know when you a rapper, you cash out on your clout tokens on chicks that you may have not been able to have access to before your notoriety, right?
and that is the problem. Is he's trying to be like these other rappers instead of trying to create a lane for himself. That is the problem with a lot of rappers. A lot of rappers try to be like each other instead of creating lanes themselves. We know our selective rappers that we listen to that have created a lane for themselves. But where we fall at in this society is to see that everybody's going to try to do the same thing as somebody else. Everybody wants to be the whole, the NBA young boy, all these the Waynes. They want to be like these people, but they haven't even reached the success part of these people. Future is a prime example. Future cashes out on women like crazy, but he's got the success in his
Can I ask you a
blood.
question? Because I'm gonna have you segue some of these topics with me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you agree that I mean, you don't have to agree because I'm
Right.
not asking you when you come on the platform because you can call in anytime. I'm not asking you to agree with anything I'm saying. I just want to ask you questions, and if you disagree, please disagree. I'm just going to ask
Mm-hmm.
you questions because you come from the same side of town, the same city as me,
Mm-hmm.
right? Is Future the greatest rapper of our generation?
No,
Who is?
who is our generation?
From
Me personally.
2010 to now.
Woo! That's a tough one right there. That's a tough one because boy, Wayne was hot. Wayne was hot, but then he had a little fall off. He had slip. So now looking at it in that perspective, I actually can't say because Future has had consistent albums and tapes that he's had that have at least 5 songs or more. Because now in these days, all you need is 5 songs on a mixtape or album for it to be good.
So let me ask you a question. You go to the hood spots. You
Yeah,
be in the trenches, right?
right.
When they play March Madness, when they play No Charge, when they play a lot of the
Everybody got
Future
to get turned
mixtapes.
to it. Everybody got to get turned to it.
So
That's what this is tonight.
outside of Drake, who has more guaranteed hits than
Future.
Drake?
Future.
So let me ask
Matter
you
of
another
fact,
question.
you play 2 songs of. Matter of fact, you can go up in the club right now, in the club in Jacksonville. You already know people playing Meek Mills. Meek got 3, 4, 5 songs that they could play down
Let me
here.
ask you a question. Outside of Drake,
Mm-hmm.
you had J. Cole's catalog, Kendrick Lamar catalog, Future's catalog, and you
Mm,
was picking up a fine young lady you know that's bad and that maybe even out of your league. And you
mm.
had to put on one of their catalogs to be the soundtrack of the night that you're going on a date with. Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, Future. Who you putting on?
See, it's all dependent. That's how I'm feeling. It's all on how I'm feeling that night. If it
Talk
was,
honestly. Don't
if we,
talk like you
cause
want
see,
to.
I ain't even gonna put on none of them niggas. That's me. I'm
But
putting
you
my
had to out. I'm
out.
saying out of them three.
You know
See,
what? The greatest rapper of our generation really is Kanye West from
uh,
2010 to now. Let's just throw that up right there.
that's
Kanye
cause that's
is
me
the
too.
greatest.
So yeah, I'm gonna give you that one. I'm gonna give you that one to speak on.
Salute to Rissa in the buildings. I see you, Rissa. I see you. Salute the Pardon Gallery in the building. All right, listen. I don't want to
Pardon.
stay. I don't want to stay too long on this topic. You want to
Mhm.
get to Master P? All right, because listen, we're literally approaching the 2 hour mark, so I want
Yeah,
to
yeah, yeah,
run through some of these topics with you if you
yeah,
got some time.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Master P and Romeo Miller has had some beef over the last 2 weeks. Romeo Miller did not show up to the Thanksgiving, not Thanksgiving, the Christmas dinner, and Master P went on live and went viral, and had a little statement clip. And salute to this audio and visual coming from my guy Chigs Smooth. Subscribe to Chig Smooth on YouTube. Subscribe to Chig Smooth on Instagram. Chig Smooth is having wall-to-wall coverage on so much stuff in hip-hop media that's making it easier for me and other people to find this content and present it on our platform. Salute the Crown King also from DC. And let's go ahead and play the clip.
Video saying that it's going to be his last video speaking on that situation, but he continued. Over Christmas, Romeo did not spend it with Master P and his siblings. So Master P put out this video where he's talking to his kids about generational wealth, saying that, hey, it's not about the money, it's about the teachings. I'm going to play that clip shortly for you guys. Master P posted in the caption saying, education is more important than money. Instead of just giving the next generation the fish, let's teach them how to fish so they can eat forever. We're going to continue grinding and growing as a family. Bigger blessings for 2023. We love you, Romeo. Love your loved ones. Life is too short. Here's a video. Tell me what you guys think about it, man. All Romeo wants is the money that he's owed, but Master P feels differently. Post comments below. Subscribe to my channel. Like this video. And I'll see you guys later.
My people moving forward. It's not going to be about me getting it. Because when I taught these boys learn hard work. Right. And that's why we're going to be all right. So when we talk about generational wealth, we're talking about education. Right. It's not about money. Because I told you I got $1 billion now. Yeah. And it's not about money. So we're going to keep this going. We're going to keep growing. And we're going to put the pieces to the puzzle back together. And we love you, Ron. The family's going. Right. This is special because we only get one king. And this is our king. And as a family, I just want to tell y'all, me and Silver Dad, we've been through everything. Love you. You know that we couldn't be here without you. And no matter what we go through, we're going to always, represent you. Because without you, we wouldn't be here. But what I want to do today, I want to break this generational curse. When you have all us here together, and I've always talked about generational wealth, but we got to talk about generational curses. Right? And that's what we got to do. And it's going to start right here with us. First time that I made it, you know what I did? All I talked about was money. Right. So I'm taking full responsibility of what happened with this generation. Right. So it's not about money no more, y'all. It's about education.
Oh, I remember this video.
Man, listen.
No,
so
I didn't.
This is what I must have to say on this Master P and Romeo incident. I'm gonna leave it right there. For one, Master P, he know he was wrong. He shouldn't even took no family issue like this and put it on social media. Because when it comes to family issues, that stay in house. Anything that goes on with family, and we don't have plenty of talks about this. It stays in house. Whatever we talk about, don't go to nobody else. Now, Romeo
was the first one who went public with it, though, just to give you some context.
Whoa. No, I've seen that. I've seen that because I'll be up on it. But I did see Romeo kind of went off because he said his father had gave a salute to a dude what was his guy name that had passed away recently?
Twitch.
He had gave a salute and he was like, he ain't know. Well, first of all, Rome, you don't know your daddy, who he know, who he don't know. You know what I'm saying? But we all know that Romeo is still affected by his sister's passing about a year ago, and for him to bring up some money situation, you don't need to do that. You don't need to do that. That's not being G, because now you bringing messy negativity in y'all family, and it's causing a fire. Now you saying, oh, your dad goes on social media and he doing this and do that. You doing the same thing your daddy doing. You running to the social media like a hoe for some sympathy. And first of all, you should have called him up and be like, hey, Pops, let me holler at you about that before you even did anything like that. But, when you got kids of celebrities that, want, their voice to be heard, the first thing they do, they run to social media. So I will say this. I see Master P side and I see Romeo's side, but two wrongs don't make a right, and that's word.
Well, I agree with that, and I also feel like with Romeo, Master P's money might be slowing up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like Romeo didn't really set a foundation for him to receive residuals from, and a lot of his business was vetted through his father, so he really didn't understand the business of some of the deals he's probably signing on,
Correct.
and just took his father's word for it. And because the back end may not be coming in as fast as he wants it to be, now he wants to blame his father. Now I'm going to read a comment from Shakiria. She says Romeo need to be paid.
Got a point.
His talent and likeness was in a lot of places in the early 2000s. Remember the Romeo show on Nickelodeon?
Right.
Romeo hand was forced by bringing it into social media, obviously because P couldn't handle any movement. Obviously couldn't handle any movement from Pete. So pretty much what Shakira is saying is that he deserves money, but same thing I'm saying, but because his father probably presided over a lot of the deals he signed, he doesn't have any favorable splits from the deals that he signed as a youth, which may be the cause of his shortcomings in income.
Well, if anybody know anybody that know P ain't been having no P money been running short since the Hot Boys started.
Right. Hey, salute to the presidential. Hey, hold on. Salute to the presidential suites in the building. Continue though. I'm sorry. I just want to shout out my guys.
P money been running short since '97 when the Hot Boys came in. You know what I'm saying? Because we already know, if you know me, you know your brother know, we all know New Orleans music. Master P only had, first of all, Silk couldn't rap like that. Silk only had It Ain't My Fault with Mystical. Mystical was the second head honcho. You had C Murder, P, and Soulja Slim. Now you had Mia X on on her certain albums and certain songs, and you had Fiend. Let's not forget Mac. But when Mac go to jail, Kane and Abel go to jail, all these duet, artists that you got ain't doing good, and then your solos coming off of certain people. We already knew. The next thing up was Romeo. Now, Romeo, yes, he was the protege of his father, but he did not, as he got older, he didn't set the foundation that he was supposed to set or take on that leadership or structure that his dad even set out for all of his children. Not only that, all his artists. So is that Romeo's fault? No. Is that P fault for not teaching his son and giving it to him cutthroat raw? Yes. I feel like yes. Because, I mean, if that's the case, your son wouldn't be acting the way he acting.
You know what I didn't like that Master P said?
What's up?
At the end of the video, he said, I know I taught y'all generation about money and I made it all about materialism, but it ain't about no money no more. It's about education. Nah, nigga. No, you acting like the white man when it's time to get reparation. We don't want no motherfucking education. We want our money. Right. That bullshit. He tried to pull it. I said, no, he did not just pull that.
Niggas always wait till they get the bag to try to act like they need you need education. Nah, bitch, I want the same bag you got, nigga.
Right. I would have been like this, Pop, since you talking all that.
Full responsibility of what happened with this generation. So it's not about money no more, y'all. It's about education, knowledge, and wisdom.
I would have been like this. If it's about education, well, Pops, tell me how you got that. How many millions of dollars?
Listen, that was a 90-10 split. That was a 90-10 split by Universal and No Limit Records. They're never gonna give you a 90-10 split on a deal ever again in life. They give you 360 deals. That's a fact. Hey, listen.
Hey, bro, religion and education is the biggest scam.
Hey, listen, Quan, we're gonna wrap this call up with you. Anything you want to shout out, promote, or want to say before we get off the call?
I just want to say thank you, Cuzzo. I want to say thank you to the podcast, man. Shout out to y'all boys, man. Keep doing what y'all doing, man. Hey, anybody that is watching this podcast, please subscribe. Please tune in every single time, every chance you get, man. You're going to hear the real. You're going to get the perspectives of everybody. Everybody's perspective is respected. So, man, I want to say shout out to y'all boys. Shout out to Pardon Gallery. Excuse me. I love y'all, man. Hey, you already know, all the way from Duval County, Jacksonville, Florida, baby.
Hey, man, thank you, man. That was my cousin Jaquan, man. He tapped in, like I said, dog. Out of everybody that I've been, just trying to help and, just give some game to, man, he's probably been the most receptive of the game that I have given him. He's applied the game that I've given him, and he has prospered off of the game that I given him. And that's another reason why I want to reference episode of Sinful to P, because once again, as an older person, when you have young people in your life, it's up to you and it's your responsibility to give them guidance and a sense of direction. And for the fact that my cousin called into this episode and kind of gave me some props, kind of bigged up the platform, it just reminded me that we can all be an example of Sinful to P as to giving the younger audience a sense of direction and some guidance and living and leading them to a road of prosperity. So salute my cousin, salute Sinful to P. Let's do some rapid fire on these topics. You know what I'm saying?
All right, let me see what you got left.
To go to waste.
Boom, 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 boom. Oh yeah, Kodak Black, Tory Lanez. You got anything on that?
Yeah. Let's go ahead and play that. Kodak Black had some comments on the Tory Lanez case, and we want to talk about that and the comments that he made in that situation. And I feel like Kodak Black, no matter how ignorant he sounds or how much his speech may be chopped up and manipulated, he actually has some logical points to say. And before we do play that, I want to let my Instagram live audience know that I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Please go to the last story I posted and click the link so you can join us live on IG. I mean, not IG, YouTube Live and Facebook Live. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Please go ahead and click that link, and I will see you guys later. And let's continue this conversation and play that Kodak clip so we can break down his conspiracy theory.
Cause this whole politics bullshit, and then all this Jay-Z shit, homie. But bro, I don't like that shit nan bit, fam. For real, bro. Damn, I'll send a nigga to jail for Christmas, man. That's fucked up, homie. That shit sad, bro. To a point like a nigga, good nigga, homie. And then Tory Lanez, this shit ain't right, homie. And good nigga, bro. And then I mean, you knowing how good of a man that is, that shit fucking me, homie, because I'm a good nigga. We got a kindred spirit. Tory the type of nigga, homie. Dog, that man done stop and pray on some shit like, man, you know what, man? Let me pray with you right quick. Oh, I like the shit like that. Oh, Brian had a dream about you. Oh, and this was on my heart to tell you, bro. Da. All type of shit, you feel me? Like, let me do. And now, I'm a God-fearing nigga. Nah. If my boy, if my dog, if my nigga, if my brother actually did that shit, homie, you know, God gonna see it through to where he get the justifiable like punishment he feel like he deserved for that. You know what I'm saying? Cause you know, I don't like that shit. I'm against niggas who hit bitches. I'm against niggas who hit females, who hit women. I'm against that shit. Cause I love my women. You know, I got a lot of women in my family. You know? I love the shit out of my mama, so I can't stand for a nigga. I know a few niggas who hit on girls. Homie, that's weak as fuck. I can't stand for no shit like that, homie. I'm against that shit. Period, homie. Totally. I won't never put my hands on women, homie. I'm hearing little shit like, oh, I'm hearing little shit, homie, like motherfucking, yeah, like shit, like them people was drunk. How many them people was drunk? Whatever escapade transpired, how many people was drunk? I mean, and when people talking like they done caught this female like in a few lies and shit. They done caught the female in a few lies and shit. They done caught this woman in a few lies. Like, okay, so that shit shouldn't be like admissible in court, homie. That shit don't sit well with me, homie. For real, I don't give a fuck who, homie. Like, that shit don't sit well with me, bro. For real, homie. That shit don't sit well with me, homie.
So my thoughts on that is that even though people like to make fun of Kodak's pronunciation of the English language, even though people like to just discredit Kodak has some good points. You're talking about somebody who's been in the court of law for years, you know what I'm saying, who's had court cases and knows and understands the strength of certain cases and pretty much how weak certain cases can be, right? And I honestly feel like Kodak Black has some good points. Same thing that I was raising. Like, how can this saggy ass case actually carry a conviction when we've seen cases a lot stronger than this that people got acquitted over. So my main thing on this Kodak Black situation is he's speaking real. It's a lot of people like Kodak who's going to be actually speaking truth to power on the situation, but people are going to discredit them based off of their own transgression, their personal life. But never underestimate what I'm saying, what Kodak's saying, with that one chick for Love and Hip Hop saying that this case is egregious and we need to look further into it, because if this was any other circumstance or dynamic, a lot of you people would be screaming holy hell at the verdict. So salute to Kodak, salute to him not being scared to speak his truth, and salute to Kodak for not being scared to, like I said, speak truth to power regardless of what consequences may preside over his career. All right, what else we got cooking up? We got so I'm trying to get out of here. I'm trying to hey, you know. Yeah, let's wrap this up with the Charleston White tricking niggas out of freedom on I Live, and then we're gonna end up with the Waffle House brawl. That Waffle House brawl was so epic. I almost went to Waffle House that right. That was perfect Waffle House promotion, because I really wanted to go to Waffle House after I seen that shit. But let's go.
So I got spin on that.
Let's pause it real quick. I'm sorry. My bad. Okay, so this is Charleston White on IG Live. You know how he incites and antagonizes the fake goons who like to come on the internet and announce the crimes that they want to commit in the future. So one of the unfortunate goons tapped in, crashed out, and contacted Charleston White on IG Live, and we will play the clip to see the result of the goon and Charleston White.
I promise you, that's what I was looking for. I got my baby on. Dewberry said y'all coming here next week. Dewberry said y'all coming here next week. Yeah. He DM'd me and said that, so I stand on that. We already booked. Stand on. I promise you, on my daughter, I'm gonna see you. Fuck that bitch. What? Fuck that bitch. Nigga. I saw on my daughter, I'm crashing out. You gonna fuck her when she grow up. What? You gonna fuck her when she grow up. On my daughter, I'm crashing out and I'm gonna bomb right out. Just for you saying that. Just for you saying that. It ain't gonna stop her from fucking her when she grow up. That pussy gonna be good without that daddy. I'm smoking you, bruh. By the time she grew up, smoking you, bruh. So many niggas go get a plate. This you and this blunt right here. We don't care nothing about that. We gonna fuck your daughter when she grew up. You keep playing by the little kid. That's a baby. Man, nigga, we go wait till she grow up to fuck her. You ain't gonna be there. Don't worry about it. You ain't gonna. I got something for you. You ain't gonna got something for you. Boy, that little and your daughter, she gonna be getting fucked. That little hoe gonna be getting fucked. That little hoe gonna be getting fucked. My nephew's gonna be fucking that little hoe. Your nephew. My nephew's gonna be pissing on that hoe. They gonna R. Kelly that hoe. Your daughter. Your daughter. Nigga, fuck your daughter. I smack your daughter with this bitch. On me. I smack your daughter with this bitch. Fuck your daughter. Shut the fuck up, bitch ass nigga. You's a hoe. I'm fucking you up when I catch you. Just all that shit you saying, I'm fucking you up. And I ain't talking no more. I ain't talking no more now. My nephews go fuck your daughter. My nephew say, well, what school teacher you got? What has you talking like this here? I see what's wrong with you, little boy. I told y'all, the little boy that wasn't breastfed compared to the boy that was breastfed, the one that drank that milk that come out that cans, pronounced nephews. My nephews. I'm telling you, boy, boy, they gonna have their way with your dog. What's that? My nephews.
Okay, so
you know how to get him out of there.
So that's what I like about Charleston White, because he really gets these dumbass kids to crash out just by going viral and trying to get some clout. People who hate Charleston White don't understand that Charleston White only pulls the mirror up and shows a reflection on the culture. And the culture doesn't like what they see, so they lash out Charleston White, not only realizing that Charleston White is just showing you what you're doing. And that nigga's stupid as hell because Charleston White is probably gonna take his Instagram handle, send it to the police in his local neighborhood, and get him arrested for threatening and also brandishing guns online. Don't you agree?
I would hope he's smart enough to have that gun registered or something before he do all that. But knowing these niggas, they not. So I do believe that, you know, Charleston White tried to line this nigga up and trick him off the streets. But
you don't agree with what he's doing, or is it just like, well, like tell me? I feel like you got more to say, but you just trying to like
I just don't
formulate
agree with
it.
him pulling out the gun because he looked like he was finna shoot through the damn camera.
Right.
Other than that, hey, I agree with everything you said. You know, I think you put yourself in a position with Charleston White to go back and forth. You know you're not finna do nothing to Charleston White. Everybody know that. That's so it's like y'all did jabber jawing. You want to jabber jaw with Charleston, and you're not gonna outdo him.
Yeah, I feel like if you was really trying to get Charleston White, you wouldn't even go live.
Come on, man.
But Charleston White is like this. Once you go on the internet talking crazy, you automatically disqualified yourself from inciting violence on me.
Exactly, because people gonna already know I come to your city and then I end up shot. They know you did it, so people know you ain't gonna do shit. You getting on camera. That's all evidence for court. Niggas like, just be wanting clout, man.
But these dumbass niggas don't realize that you're incriminating yourself. Like if Charleston White died in Ohio, that's the prime suspect.
Prime, but like I said,
niggas just don't realize how they set themselves up for murder cases.
But niggas, I don't know, but nigga, I don't know. Niggas be trying to look serious while they doing that shit. Nigga, I just think niggas be on that joking ass shit, man.
Nah, I feel like niggas is cloud chasing too, man. So wrap that up. We got one more topic, right?
Bro, this is what I want to see. This is
the
what I want to see.
Waffle House brawl.
They should pay this. I hope Waffle House ain't minimum wage, man. Waffle House should be more than minimum wage because the amount of fights and shit I see going on in Waffle House.
I think they jump you in when you apply. That's just me. I feel like they jump you into Waffle House when you apply. You gotta fight the whole kitchen staff before we put you on overnight shift.
You gotta have your security license.
I feel like if you lose the jump in, then they put you on day shift. If you win or hold your own, they put you on an overnight shift.
Overnight.
I never seen a daytime Waffle House brawl.
You right about that. It always is overnight when drunk motherfuckers come up in there talking that bullshit.
It's a fact.
Here we go. Let's see what it's about. 4 million views, goddamn.
Bro, what the fuck going on,
Black
bro?
people, of course.
No. Bro, I just want my waffles, guys. What they doing, bro? Come on,
nigga with a perm from fake Off-White.
Oh shit, you wildin'.
The mammy on the counter.
Oh shit, you are wildin'.
Ooh, a white mammy getting with her. White mammy getting with her. Okay, you got a dyke, of course, coming across. Dyke. Ooh, dyke fell.
Nigga.
Ooh, beat that dyke ass.
Bro,
beat that dyke
crazy.
Ass. Ooh, mammy back there. I see mammy.
Hey,
oh, Karen, do you?
Hey, salute to the white girl holding her own.
Oh, white mammy doing her thing, but oh, she's doing her thing. Oh, look at this mammy. She's the ringleader. Master of chaos. Look at these man. These some heavy hitters. Ooh, that's the mammy that worked there. She got her lick in. Mammy always gonna get a lick in. Look at mammy. Mammy just trying to get us.
Hey, all y'all need to start trading. No bullshit. So y'all ain't gotta deal with shit like that. All of that.
Okay, here we go.
Yo, y'all better than that, man. Come on, man. We're supposed to be supporting each other, man.
Dyke almost broke her damn neck.
Come on, man. Yo, they still going.
Yo, you see how she knocked the chair? You see how she did that chair?
White girl.
That white girl know what time it is. Look at these wild mammies.
You about to go to jail. Chill.
Boy.
Y'all about to go to
Dykes.
jail. You
Wild
wildin'.
dykes.
Them dice is angry, boy.
Y'all wildin', bro.
I want to go back to when that dyke almost broke her damn neck.
Let's go back. Hey, salute, man. I got over 977 views in the last 48 hours, man. Salute to y'all.
Man, here we go. There go that dyke. She thinks she's tough.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
shit. Y'all
wildin'. She jumped over the counter.
Oh,
they should have fucked that dyke up. They were fucking her up. Oh, look at that white mammy.
Banking that bit, boy.
Ooh, look at white
shit.
mammy.
Karen.
Oh,
Young Karen in the building.
She was definitely jumping. White supremacy.
Oh.
That's proud girl. Look at that other mammy. It took about 10 mammies for that one white girl. Look at her. She ain't do nothing. She threw something. What did she throw? The mammy that worked there. Oh, real scraper.
Damn.
That was one of them little.
That shit hot.
That shit sharp. Damn, that white man was trying to poke him in the eye.
Y'all need to start trading. No bullshit. So y'all ain't got to deal with shit like that.
That white woman, crown. I respect that white woman.
Y'all better than that.
Wow, we need a
Come
mammy
on,
t-shirt
man.
for sale.
We supposed to be supporting each other, man.
We may be on to something.
Come on, man.
Yo,
they still
overhead.
Oh my!
That white girl, boy, she must. She used to that, boy. That white girl was getting busy on that dyke. I think that white girl would have beat that dyke up 1-on-1 fade.
Yeah, that white girl literally had to get jumped in because she sounded like she was ready for all the bullshit.
She was acting like Dirk ex his baby mama, that white one.
Hey, who would you take over? I didn't see that brawl in Puerto Rico, but send me the link. Would you take Popeye's workers over Waffle House workers in the fight?
Ooh, yeah. The Popeye's workers over Walmart workers.
Waffle House.
Oh, I thought you said Walmart. I was about to say Walmart workers ain't shit. Them bitches. I just seen Walmart workers. They had beat a couple times. Now I'm taking Waffle House workers because Popeyes they close at night, so they not fighting no drunk motherfuckers.
Yeah, they ain't got no overnight element.
Yeah, I take an overnight. Waffle House workers sitting up there fighting them drunk demons, tripping over the damn counter.
That was great marketing because ever since I seen that video, I've been meaning to go get me a one of like them little steak, cheese and bacon Frisco melt things with the hash browns and the gravy and sausage, the sausage gravy.
You just can't go on the Waffle House during the weekend, man. You got to go like during the weekday in the morning.
I go during the weekend because I don't want no trouble.
Them niggas, not at night. Not at night, overnight with the drunks.
You can't. You just got to be non-confrontational. Them niggas was confrontational, and they came for the smoke. That's the difference. When you come to Waffle House just trying to get your food, they're gonna give you your food. If you come there trying to nigger it up, they're gonna be on your ass.
Coming there with the Pookies and the Ray Rays.
With the Pookies and the Ray Rays, 3 a.m. You think you trying to get shit lit? They gonna beat the shit out of you in Waffle House, man. And I think people will need to watch that video and take heed to what's going on. So, with that being the last clip, I want to wrap up tonight's episode. Perspectives and Facts Podcast, episode 44 of Rest in Pimpin', Rest in Power, Sinful the P. Anybody who's a fan or supporter of his platform, understand that I hope me and J Doug did justice for him. I hope we memorialized him and put flowers on his name, respectfully and rightfully. Because he meant a lot to me. I know he meant a lot to the people who support his content, his platform, my brothers, my cousins, the people who just subscribed to his platform and subscribed to the things that he taught us how to become better men. And J Doug, you got any last words for in the spot?
Yeah, man. Just rest in peace to Sinful P, man. We appreciate you. Hope you rest in grace and mercy. I hope God had mercy on your soul as you always prayed for. And I want everybody just, I don't want to get on that cliche, go hug your loved ones and stuff like that. But just pray for grace and mercy over your life. And that's all we can ask.
Yeah, man. Bottom line, I just want to say, hey, man, Sinful, wherever you are, man, I love you. I appreciate everything that you gave to us as far as content wise, all the game, the free game, the acknowledgement, the support that you gave other people, the encouragement you gave other people. You're gonna be eternal, not only in the manosphere, not only in the meta space, but in the physical, man. We appreciate you. Salute Chicago. Salute to Freeze. Salute to everybody who broke the news, who confirmed the news. I just want to let you know that you are loved, you are appreciated, and we will carry your name on as far as and as long as we're going live. We're going to continue to exalt your message and to appreciate you for the human you were and for the right things that you have gave into the community. This is Perspectives and Facts podcast. We'll be on the Starport over the weekend. We'll continue to drop live clips throughout the week. Please hit the like button, share, subscribe, hit the Cash App. You know what I'm saying? $, Florida Boy J904. And everybody have a great night. You have a wonderful New Year's. And what Sinful used to say? Say something about like, hopefully you don't want for nothing. And I forgot what he said.
I hope you don't want long as you live, and I hope you live long as you want.
Salute, man. Happy holidays. Happy New Year. We will be back on Monday, 2023 with a new episode, a new show, a new year. And we will continue to push the Pimpin forward, push this Manosphere Red Pill narrative forward, and just subscribe, like, send some words of encouragement. Man, Sinful P, I love you. I love your family. And salute. You guys have a great night and wonderful New Year, man.